What a good song. I don't know. I kind of like that. I dig it. I feel it. It's moving with me. Here we are. It's Wednesday. I feel like I am in an area where it's just never ending rain. It's like been a week of rain here besides like one day. I wonder if it's like that, like if everybody has something like that sometimes, or if it's just me living in like a snow globe here. Because that's what it kind of feels like. It's a rain globe, not really a snow globe, but a rain globe. It's like never ending. But so here we are, Wednesday. We came off of a really good weekend, 3 days of streaming, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and took yesterday off. Um, hopefully, we still got some of that momentum, left out there. We jumped in follows so much over the 3 days, and I can't. I think I've said it in my last stream on Monday. I can't thank everybody enough for coming in and being here. Um, I've had people come back and hanging out on Monday for a lot of the stream. We got rated. Thank you for dropping in too. Um, so this stream is like ever evolving. We're coming up on 2 months. We have 7 days until we're on 2 months of streaming. It has changed so much in that amount of time. It's nuts to me that I never expected to be this far so quickly. I was thinking like 6 months, like to even have as many followers as we do, which is not right, by the way. It's actually 78. For some reason, it's not letting me update it, but whatever. It's one off by one, so it's not a big deal. Um, but it is what it is. So hopefully we can keep that momentum today. Hopefully we have more people coming in and following. Um, over the weekend. It was so good too. Over the weekend, I had just finally set up like alerts, and like as soon as I started streaming, they started going off, which was great to see. So if you want to see that, it's you can find it on my YouTube. I think it's something with Indiana Jones. I think it says finale. It's the end of the game. Also, if you don't want to know the ending, don't go too far. But it's what it is. So speaking of follows, I want to thank Dumpster Guy for following yesterday. Um, your stream was nice to be in. I'm glad we got to chat, and we're Dubby buddies. We have the same sponsor, which is pretty sweet. Good to see. You're the first person I've actually seen with the same sponsor, so it's kind of cool. I also want to thank Damien Allfather for the follow. Thank you for that as well. And lastly, I want to thank It's Lethal. Um, I know we've been chatting on Twitter. Thank you for the follow as well. And if anybody doesn't know, he's pretty cool. He's he's actually a partnered streamer, which is kind of cool. That a partner streamer who has never actually been in my stream actually followed me and was talking to me on Twitter. Um, so that's something cool. Um, sorry if you heard that in the background. I got I got somebody in the background that I'm lurking because that was kind of loud. I questioned it for a second, wondering what did I just hear. But anyway, we are on the road to affiliate. Like we're so close. Um, I don't even know what we were. I know we're over two viewers average, which is cool. Not close enough to that three yet, but we're cruising along more than I thought we will. Now my goal is to maybe make it by Tuesday next week. That would be sweet to make affiliate by my 2 month streaming anniversary. How cool would that be to make it? Um, I don't know. I have hopes, but I don't have high enough hopes. Maybe, but we'll see. But as I was saying last night, Monday night in stream, that it's not really a big thing to me. If it happens, it happens. I'm not a worrier there. Because I feel like if you think about the numbers all the time, um, it'll just wear on you. Like, you know what I mean? It'll wear on you and just drag you down. And I know there's going to be days on stream that I'm here chatting to nobody, just hearing myself speak, hearing myself talk, which is cool, no problem. Because I feel like people do watch, at least glance at my VODs. Maybe not on YouTube because there's not a whole lot of movement there, but it's all right. It's more of like a record keeping for me there. Um, but I feel like here on Twitch, like my stream from Monday, I woke up yesterday and just glanced real quick at something and realized it had like uh, 40 or 50 views. And I went, where the fuck did those come from? And I know it wasn't me looking at it 40 or 50 times because I was asleep. So, um, I don't know. So, obviously, somebody is taking a peek, which is kind of cool. Or some bodies, maybe. Some of yous are taking a peek. So anyway, the plan for stream today is to we're gonna play a little more what were we playing? Mass Effect. We're gonna get back into Mass Effect here. Um, we are playing the PC version, um, which I rather would not have done when I started it because I have always played with controller. Um, but um, it is what it is. I didn't realize it was keyboard and mouse only. So this is like a new thing to me, playing with a keyboard and mouse. So we are giving it a go. We are going to do this game with keyboard and mouse. I think we're like 6 hours in. If so, you're not too far behind. We haven't gotten too far into the game. If you're new to, if you never watched it before, never seen it, so we're not really too far in because it's a Bioware game. It's very in depth. It's such a good game though, which is why I chose to play it. It's one. I've already said in my past two streams that it's like one of my faves. So, um, anyway, we are going to get into it now. Put put a little while into it. I think. It's still early here. It's only 5 o'clock. Usually I try to keep my streams to 2 hours, but I don't know. We'll see. It's a Wednesday. It's Hump Day. Um, let's uh let's go with it. Let's roll with it. Um, let's see what happens. Maybe I don't know. Maybe something. But we are just set so close to um affiliate that right out of my ear that I would love to be there soon, but I don't know. Well, we'll get there, right? So you can hear the game. Let me get it up for you. Um, let's get us rocking and rolling here. How about that? Cash me outside. How about that? That's an old meme now. But here we go. But what was I gonna say? I don't even know. I hope everybody's had a good day for their hump day. I know my day today has been all right. Nothing to write home about. Just a normal, simple work day. Um, but it is what it is, right? I think we watched this a little bit the other day. That's all right. Nothing like a little recap. Music. Yeah, we did do this the other day.
Yeah, what is it?
Why were you tossed out of there?
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I
Get
was
my drink.
cheating.
You were cheating, though, weren't you?
I was just tipping the scales in
Loud.
my favor. Only as an experiment.
Kind of
Still
experiment.
sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results.
That like
Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
EDM music.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
What's your device
Does
like?
the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
Why don't you just sell the device then?
What? No. This device is archaic. It uses brute force to achieve its goal. Besides, you saw how easily it was detected. My system, when it's complete, will be far more efficient and completely undetectable.
What's
Yeah,
in this
for me?
Keep your winnings. That should be payment enough, I think.
Does the device help you?
Oops, sorry.
Nothing
to
like
click
my system eventually will, but
yeah, let's do
I'll
it.
help you out.
Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, of course, if you get caught with the device, well, off you go. That data won't collect itself.
No, it won't.
That's not what I heard.
And what did you hear exactly?
More rumors about strange metal creatures with real AI.
I'm waiting for someone else.
Well, you can wait there for that someone else. So, how do I do this? Let's go gamble a little here. I don't know what I'm doing. It's 120. I think I'm just supposed to be doing this for this quest here. There we go. Nope, no, I would not.
Welcome to Flux.
Whoops.
Enjoy your
My
time.
fat
here at
fingers
Flux.
on this damn keyboard.
Hello again. Can I help
Yeah,
you?
let's give you this.
I've got something you might be interested in.
Trying
Let
to play
me
as a
see
good
that.
guy. Let's not let
You
somebody
got that
cheat.
from Shells, didn't you? I saw him using it earlier. Tossed him out on his ass for it too. Thanks for bringing this to me.
You're gonna give me something in
I think
return.
that tool should be worth something to you.
I suppose it is. Take a few tries of Quasar on the house.
I should be going.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
I will. I will enjoy my time. Thank you. Alright. Let's see. There's a. See. quest marker
So,
here.
did you record 5 with...
I gave it away, jerk.
Actually, I gave your device to Doran.
But that was years of work. What am I gonna do now?
Get a job.
You're no help at all. This is absolutely
It's kind of
the
funny.
worst
It's
day of my
exactly what I
life.
was thinking. Alright. That we tried to do before, I remember, and I didn't have enough sway or charm. Now we got to do when we get our ship. Well, that's right. We were trying to do this. We were trying to get down to CSEC, and I couldn't remember how to get there. I don't think I could fast travel. Yeah, it won't let me fast travel there, so we gotta wander. I think it was this way. I think it's down to markets, to MedClick and clinic. Here we go. I found it. Okay. Yeah, I was like wandering on my last stream. Granted, I was talking up a storm with our chatters in chat, and didn't get much accomplished. So if anyone were to go back and look on YouTube at my last stream, I think like an hour of it is me like wandering around, nothing particularly happening.
Reports are circulating that Alliance Ambassador
It was a lot of
has
chatting,
accused a
just chatting
Spectre
going
of
on, which is
orchestrating
cool.
the attack
Nothing wrong
on
with
Eden
chatting.
Prime. Udina reportedly based his accusation upon eyewitness accounts of the scene, but lacked the evidence to
Udina.
demand further
First time I ever played this
investigation.
game, I hated that man.
When asked to comment, a council spokesperson
I did like
would
everything
only
in my
state that the
power
investigation of
in
the attacks upon Eden Prime
like
was
that
currently
playthrough,
ongoing.
like against that man. I found his voice just irritating, and that's probably the way he's supposed to be. He's probably supposed to sound irritating. Oh, you know, now that I think about it, I was just talking about before stream started, about how the stream is always ever evolving. I finally took the time to set up a Discord.
Human,
So it's
you the one they call Shepard.
watch telling me to move. I am moving.
That's me, Commander Shepard.
The
What's
name
going
Rex.
on, Ragnarok?
The Shadow Broker paid me a lot of
Welcome
money to
in.
get rid of Fist. Only you got there first.
Sounds like I did your
Hope you're
job
having a
for you.
wonderful
When I get paid to do a job,
evening,
I finish it
afternoon,
alone.
daytime,
like where this is going.
one of those,
But I didn't finish this job.
whatever it
Shepard.
is.
You did. So the payment is yours.
You're going to pay me for getting rid of Fist?
I won't take credit for someone else's work. I transferred the payment into your account. I like the way you
Afternoon for now.
handled Fist.
It's all right.
Now
It
I
is
see
for
you're
me.
going
Well,
after Saren.
I don't know.
I
Is
was
that is
thinking I should come along.
is 5 o'clock considered, or after 5 o'clock considered afternoon or evening? Because I consider it evening. But you never played Mass Effect. Oh, this is such
You're a bounty
a
hunter.
fantastic
What do
game.
you get out of going after Saren?
It is
I'm not in this
one
for
of
the
my
money.
favorite
I
games,
want to be where the action is. There's a
or
storm
at least
coming.
RPGs. I
Saren
guess
are
it's one of
right
my
in the middle of
favorites.
it.
Why me? Saren's already got a lot of Krogan.
It was
working
actually like the.
Those aren't Krogan.
You
They're
think it's
servants.
evening? I think
They
it's
grovel
evening.
at Saren's feet to lick his boots, trading their freedom.
I don't know,
for
some people think of it
promises,
as, like, late
wealth, and
afternoon.
power.
I consider it
My
evening though.
people
I think once
were
it's
proud
past like
species
5,
once.
it's evening.
Some of
That's
us
just
still
me.
remember that. I won't bow down to Saren like
But
the
what
others.
was I saying about this game? Oh, yeah, this game is so good. It's so immersive. It's got such a rich story. So many options of what to do. I don't know. I don't know how to praise it more. It was also like the first like
We'll take you
RPG
with
I
us,
ever
Rex.
played. When did this
Smart
come
move,
out?
Shepard.
Like 2007. So like I was like a senior in high school, and this game just like blew my mind at the time. So I don't know. I wanted to stream it, show my love for it, and I really wanted to play a really good game with a good story. And I mean, it's a really good series of games too. I mean, there's 4 of them. I don't really consider the 4th one first RPG. Oh, Fable's good too. I never really got into them. I've played them, but never really got like totally into them. And maybe I got more into like this because I like sci-fi and I like space stuff. So I think this is what really drew me in. Now, there are 4 of these. The 4th one I wouldn't even bother playing.
You're not seasick, are you?
It was a disappointment.
Did you want
It has a terrible story and has nothing to do with the other 3. So if you're ever going to play
My
these, just play the
colleague is
first
trying
3.
to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you
And
dead?
these are also really good because they
He won't talk
they
to me at
build
work
off of
anymore,
each
and
other. So like anything you
started
do
following me.
in this game, you can
Yesterday,
transfer
he
over
followed
into
me
the second
all the way
one,
home, just
and then
waiting
anything you
for a
do from
chance.
there, you can transfer into the third one. So it's like this
I don't care what
giant
anyone
story
thinks.
that just
He wants me
expands.
gone.
So you like
I know it.
whatever you are, good or bad, that you do has effects on the next game. That's I think really why I really like it.
Is there something I can do?
You can
Talk
also
to your
play
friend, maybe?
fantasy RPG isn't
Would
for
you?
everyone.
That's all I want. Someone to
I
talk to
like
him.
fantasy RPGs. Just
Tell him to
I don't know.
leave
I don't know
me
about Fable.
alone.
I've played them though.
He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him.
Yeah,
won't
it's a
you?
sweet mechanic. I love that mechanic. You can also play like they call it Paragon or Renegade, so like good or bad. So or in between, all over. Kind of like if you've played Red Dead Redemption 2, kind of like the honor system in that. It's sort of like that, or it is like that, just a different way of naming
Just tell
it.
me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh right. Oh, well, he wanted
Starfield.
to
You
meet
played
with me
Starfield
down
and
in
some of the
woods
Star
near
Wars
the
games.
market.
I have never played Starfield.
He said he just wanted to talk, but I
Yes,
know
there you
better.
go. Well, that's such a good game too.
His name's Shorban. He's a
And
Solarian. You
Star
shouldn't
Wars
have
games.
any
Which Star
trouble.
Wars games
He's just a
have you played?
scientist.
Oh, and also
That's
yes,
the guy who wanted
um,
us to scam the
Red Dead
Keepers.
Redemption 2 is probably one of the best games
The
ever.
Keepers?
100%.
Well,
It is up there
even
in
more
my
reason to go after him.
my top
That's against regulations.
top list of games. And I have played many games.
I better look into this right away.
So like in my
Find out what he's
playthrough
up
of this, I'm trying to play
Anything's
good
possible with
because
Shorban
usually
these
when I play
days.
these types of games, I play like
Well,
a jerk.
Good luck.
But I'm attempting to play good. Oh. Also, I've never played a game with the Jedi games in some Old Republic. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've played all of them. They're all good games too. What was I saying? Knights of the Old Republic. Yes, Knights of the Old Republic. I have that. Not on this PC. On my laptop, I had it. I just never re-downloaded it onto my new PC.
No offense.
But that's good too. I'm not a big like there's like the MMO RPGs. Not huge into them, but I can do them. Oh, not so much. Yeah,
I don't follow you.
not a big MMO
Jenna's cover.
person.
We were trying to help her.
I gathered that.
Not a big
Might seem cold.
not too big of a
let her
big
take all the
online
risk. We're
multiplayer
keeping a
person for
close eye
anything
on her.
anymore, really. I just like my story games that tell a good story. When there's a junk story in a game, I don't like it.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy, and it's usually
Look at me, your brain
unpleasant.
is working
I'll
faster
take help
than
anywhere
everything.
I can
Hey, no
find.
worries.
Since
I get
you're
it.
so concerned with her safety,
I'm that way
maybe
too
there's
when
a
I wake
way we
up.
can help each other.
So since you never
Nice to
played
see
this
you're still
game,
working all the
I'll
angles, Chandler.
I'll fill you in a little
It's
bit.
part
I'm
of
only
the
about like
job.
6 hours in,
Now, are you
so you're
gonna
not
help
too
me or
far
not?
for this type of game. That's not far at all. So like the story so far is like humans have kind of expanded into space. Find the most single player games are better than are better stories anymore. Yes, I agree. The story in this so far is like humans have expanded into space. We found some technology that lets us space travel, and we've become part of the big conglomerate of aliens in the not the universe, but the galaxy. And we're kind of looked upon, not so great because we're new. So we're trying to like work our way through. And then there's like a military, but then there's like a secondary military force called the Spectres who operate outside of like everything on their own to like the Council of Aliens that's in charge of everything. And there's a rogue Spectre now. So we just proved in my last stream that he's gone rogue, kinda. And then it's kind of alluding to once we like present all this information to the council and whatnot, we're going to become a Spectre, which we do. And then the game is actually it's semi-open world where you can get missions and stuff, and you can travel to planets and do things outside of the main story. So like on this is, I think this is a main mission or something right now, but I can't click these two things on the side here because one you have to have like a high charm and the other one you have to have like a high intimidate, and I don't really have either. So when you do like things like that, it opens up different different options to talk. So oh geez, you missed everything I said.
I'll help you.
I was
but I need
explaining
some details.
how
I'm trying to
far we
track
were
down
into
a
the
legal
game
arms producer.
and the story
Just
so
needs some
far
of their
because you
product. Thanks to Jenna's
you
intel,
hadn't
I
played
learned
it.
there's a cellar here on Citadel.
so I guess I can go through the spiel again.
Pick up the mods and bring them back here.
Kind of humans you're good, man, don't worry. I'm gonna assume man because he's captain, so correct me if I'm wrong. But humans have kind of gone into space, and we've acquired some alien technology that has let us space travel, and the universe or the galaxy here is kind of big, and we're looked upon kind of smallly from the other aliens, and we're trying to work our way up, you know, as you do within things. And there's like a council of aliens in charge of everything, and they have their own like little enforcers, I guess, of the galaxy called the Spectres, who work outside of like the government on their own, and one has kind of gone rogue. So we're proving that he's gone rogue pretty much right now, or trying to. And the game kind of alludes to that once we do that, we're going to become the first human that becomes a Spectre. And so then from there, it opens up like the open worldness of the game, to where you can get other, I think they're called assignments in this game, but quests. You can get other quests that you can go to other planets. You can land on, not all of them, but you can land on a lot of them. There's other things you can do. You can, this game isn't as easy with some of that stuff, I should say. There's some parts of it are difficult. Like, and then you have your squad mates that have different abilities. So like certain things you can only do on the planet if you have like a certain squad mate, or if like your tech is so high with a combination of squad mates, that type of thing. Sometimes I don't really care for that stuff. It can get annoying. There is a lot to do, definitely. This game, the first one, is definitely the most RPG
Why are you so concerned about these
of
mods?
the three.
We have access
The good
to some of
three.
the most
You know, the
sophisticated
third one,
weaponry
the
there
ending's not
is.
so great.
It's what
But this one's
gives
the
us
most
our edge.
RPG. I
What
can
do you
show you in a
suppose
second
happens
once
when
we
we
get
lose
out of
that
this. But this one you have
These
to
give criminals an advantage we can't
you
afford to
change your
let them
armor
have.
out. You collect different armor. You collect different weapons. There's mods for your weapons. There's ammunition mods. There's a lot of modding to your character and your squad mates. So there's a lot of doing that in this game. When you get into the second and the third one, I think they dumb it down a lot because I think it was just too much for people. Which I can totally understand.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are.
No. You tip Jax off, and all my leads will disappear fast.
Where can I find this, Jax?
Jax is.
So like
good
I can
luck,
show you
Commander.
like right here, like in your equipment screen, like you have all your assault rifles, your shotguns, your pistols, sniper rifles, grenades, and your armor, and then up here at the top, there's different mods for everything, and you can do it with all your squad mates. And you also have to level up your squad mates, but it's a lot. If you're not a big RPG person, it can get a little daunting. And I'm a shitty player of RPGs, so you will see me be like, "Oh, I don't really care. I'm just gonna auto level," which I can right now. Um, because these guys are, or he's, Rex is new to my squad. But um, Assassin's Creed. I have played every Assassin's Creed game since the first one, because again, I'm showing my age. The first one came out when I was a senior in high school, and the only ones I have not played are whatever the newest one is that's in Japan that just came out. I don't even remember the name of it. And Mirage, I started it and maybe played like an hour or so, and that's about it. Shadows, yes, thank you. And then Mirage. They're the only two I've never played. And some of the earlier games hold a strong place in my heart. Like I love the original one for what it is, because it was the beginning of the franchise. And then I love two. Actually, I love all three of the Ezio ones. And then this gets a little debatable with some people. I like Odyssey a lot, and I think maybe because it's RPG-ish and extremely open world, and it is a super long game, and I've played all the DLC through it, and I think I had close to like 300 hours or something, like trying to do it all. Shadows is the best one to come out in a long time. I've heard that it's really good. I want to play Mirage first, and maybe gruel my way through it before I do Shadows, just so I kind of know where the story is going, or maybe just go on YouTube and look it up, so I don't have to play it. Do a recap of the whole story, because how many games are there now? Like 15. If you don't play all like the ones for like the handheld systems and all the other ones. Okay, we're down this elevator. See, that's what I mean. Odyssey, I'm on the other end when it comes to Odyssey. I loved it. And maybe that's why I loved it, because it was kind of away from that Assassin's Creed kind of like type, and went way more RPG.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything
What other
I
was a
can
good
help you
one?
with?
Oh, Black Flag was a really good one too. My only issue with Black Flag was
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
pretty sure that's the one
I don't know.
that's
Seemed like the right
after
thing to do,
they
you know?
killed
Maybe it's in my blood.
Desmond in
My
the main
grandfather
story.
was a cop
If I'm
back
not
on
correct.
Earth. It's kind of what CSEC
That's the
is,
one where you
at least
play
for the
as
Citadel.
a
I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far.
what,
Way more
programmer
interesting than
for
staying back on
Abstergo,
Earth.
and
You get
I
to meet
just
all
didn't
kinds of
like
cool
that
aliens,
aspect of it.
like
I
those
felt
Hanar.
killing off your
Wild.
main
Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect
your
here.
main
We uphold the law.
present
People believe
storyline main
aliens
character was
appreciate
a
that.
bad decision on their part.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and
That's
I
just
still
my opinion,
haven't
though.
seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
I've already been there. Been to the club.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux.
Oh.
Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have
I
some
Do you
already-
know a
already
CSEC
clicked on that.
officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I'm drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing.
I have to
Pretty sure I
quit.
already.
You're probably real busy. Well,
Also in this game, you can scan, examine different things. They go into your codex to tell you what they are. You get experience, so they're good to do. You want to try to level up, which, for me, playing with a keyboard and mouse is definitely going to be needed. because this is first game I've ever played that is a keyboard and mouse. Assassin's Creed 3 is better than a lot of people give it credit for. Yeah, I like 3. Yeah, that's one that a lot of people poo-poo on too. But I am on the side of I like 3. Black Flag is up there as top of my favorites. Oh, Syndicate. I forgot about Syndicate with the twins. I liked Syndicate too. Unity. See, there's one. I could not stand Unity. And maybe that's because when it came out, it was extremely broken. That nothing worked in it. The visuals were terribly bad. And I don't know, it was really grueling to get through. And the story, I don't think, was good, in my opinion. I think the story in Unity was just bad. But that's me. First AC definitely was the birth of the era, absolutely. Ezio, yep, definitely the GOAT. Definitely, because he is the one to only get more than one game, for sure. And you have a custom AC tattoo. What is it? Is it the is it the assassin symbol, or is it one of the assassins? Now I'm intrigued. Oh yeah, I forgot Unity had multiplayer. I forgot about that. 100%. Okay, so she's down. Trying to remember where this person is that I'm trying to get to. Pretty sure she's down in Cora's Den, which is a bar. Don't mind me, I'm doing kind of side questing right now, trying to level myself up before I decide to go off and do some of the main story and get wrecked. Ooh. Oh, that's right. There's some quests over there. You can see them on the radar, which we can go pick up another squad mate over there. It's a symbol, but it's made out of beveled blue steel. It has Celtic knots engraved in it with green. Lithuanian Vitas, is that how I pronounce that? Vitas symbol in the middle. They're Lithuanian and Norwegian by heritage. Ah, interesting. So that makes sense then. Why you would have
Don't waste your time on me, kid.
why that in your why you would have those in your tattoo. Sorry, I cannot speak. Got this when Black Flag came out. It was super excited when they announced Valhalla. Oh yeah, there's another one. I really liked Valhalla too. That I think is at the top of my Assassin's Creed games likes as well. I don't know. I like a lot of them. Oh wait, let me save here because I'm pretty sure this is I can get into a fight here.
Commander, I was expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
I don't know. I pretty much probably like all of them in some way or another. I'd have to rank them at some point, I guess. For me. The background is a Celtic infinity knot that is made of stone. That sounds like a really neat tattoo. I don't have any tattoos, so I can't really say, hey, I'll have this, because I don't. I have like a freckle on my arm. I could describe that. It's a freckle.
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after him.
You
Oh, I forgot about
spoke
Rogue.
with Jalid?
Rogue, yeah.
Then you know about the data?
Rogue, the carbon copy of 3. I thought Rogue actually was like basically it was Black Flag just flipped into the Templar side of things because it came out right at the same time. if I'm not mistaken. I think one came out like a month after the other or something. Right? Or it was really close, or was it close to Unity? Maybe it was close to, I don't know. It came out near one of the other ones, like right next to it at the same time. And I thought it was too similar in the way the mechanics and everything were. And I don't know. I can't even remember that guy's name. I want to say it was Seamus or something of that sort. But yeah, that's one I would definitely rank at the bottom of my list.
Just tell me everything you know.
You boys can go.
Shay. Yeah, I was close. I said Seamus.
Like my plans
And it
have
was with
changed.
Unity. Okay.
It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got
Liberation. That's the
over our
one
heads.
that's in the French girl? Is that Liberation? I think that's the one, or French, or the New Orleans. Is that the one? Is it New Orleans? French New Orleans? If that's the one I'm thinking of, I played some of it. But I don't think I ever finished it. I think I had it on the Xbox
talking.
One.
The company we work for developed an experimental
Available on 360 when
procedure
it was
for use in
exclusive
medical
on the one.
scanners.
Yeah, New Orleans.
Jalid and I
Okay.
saw even more
Yeah, I
potential,
did play some
so we
of
stole the
some
plans
of
and secretly developed a
Liberation
tool to
on the
scan
Xbox
keepers.
One.
Can you imagine a tool that can actually get readings from the keepers?
What's so special about that?
The keepers are
Ah, the
almost
360.
impossible to
I was
scan.
I was an
You can't
Xbox
capture
person.
them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know
Not anymore
anything
though.
about them.
I've
Don't you see?
converted to PC.
We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
That doesn't explain why you're trying to kill your partner.
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for
Rogue was
himself.
on the 360 and Uni was
Maybe
on
to
the
sell it.
same day, same
don't
year.
know.
I knew it was something of that sort. I knew that there were two that were released like right together, and I couldn't remember exactly what it was.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid
I know
already
if-
stole.
They didn't promote
We
Rogue
lost our
though because they
heads.
were pushing for next
Just
gen.
couldn't let an
Yeah, that makes
opportunity like
sense.
this pass us by.
I own both of them though. Actually, I own every
You'll just continue
Assassin's
gathering
Creed
data
except for
me.
Shadows.
Imagine what we might
I do
learn.
own Mirage. I have it on
You
Steam.
stand to
I
make
just
a bit
have
of
only
a
played a
profit
little bit.
yourself,
But yeah,
remember?
I own every single
I'm
one.
not breaking regulations for you or your research. Return what
And
you
I
stole.
I
or
own
I'll have you
almost all of
arrested.
them actually on disc.
All right. You
I
don't
think-
need to ask twice.
Besides
Well then, no more scanning.
Odyssey and
I promise.
Ragnarok.
Of course, Jalid still has the initial data,
Mirage.
and I doubt he's planning to return it.
I think I have them all digital.
I'll deal with Jalid.
So long, Commander.
Now I want to play Assassin's Creed because we're talking about it. And this, hey, I get that. I have downstairs in my basement a giant box of
Hold it.
probably
That's close enough, Army.
70-ish, so 360 games down there. We've seen the first Syndicate and Unity. No, I definitely have those for sure.
Do you have the X mods?
Unity, I know I
It's all
have
the
because
merchandise.
when I first got it, nothing worked. It was a
Damn
totally
straight it
broken
is.
game,
These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
and I definitely have the first one. And I know I have Syndicate somewhere.
Here you go.
But yeah, Assassin's Creed is probably one of my
Here
favorite
you go. Enjoy it.
franchises as well.
Come on, boys. We're done here.
Play them on stream. Yeah, I actually was thinking them to myself a while ago too. What if I like played every game in the Assassin's Creed franchise on stream, but it'd be really difficult for me because they're not all on Steam, and none of them. I think only 2 of them are like on Game Pass, and there are 2 I own on digitally on the Xbox One anyway. So, and then the rest are like a lot of them are on the 360, and I don't have a working 360 to do that either. So I kind of thought about that, and I went, "This would be so difficult to do." But if you have everything to do it, that's different. Go for it. Do it. That's a long haul though to do all if you do all of them in a row, which I have done that before. I have played games. I have a capture card somewhere, an older one, because I had tried streaming. Oh, I want to say 11 years ago. Because I'm trying to think how old my Twitter is. I think 2014. So, I had tried streaming years ago. Yeah, it's probably 2014 because I think I tried to stream the Xbox One, and I did for a little bit, and then I quit. I didn't have the time. I was my mid 20s. I was working a full-time job, trying to survive in the world, and I stopped. Yeah. But I do have a capture card. I have an old Elgato somewhere. But now I have PC, so I don't have to worry about it. But if I really did want to go and stream console stuff, I could. I have a lot of consoles too that I could do that with. Talk to Jalid. You can find him at CSEC Academy. Okay, let's go do that. What was I saying? But I could stream console things if I wanted to. The only one I couldn't do is my 70-ish 360 games, because my 360 red ringed a long time ago. Now it's just a shelf brick. It's just there to look pretty as a collector's item. And mine was an OG original 360. I think it was one of the ones that didn't come with a hard drive, or maybe it did. Maybe it was one of the first ones that did come with a hard drive. Hoping to get the console games going in the future with capture card as well. First, you need a job. Oh, jeez. Yeah, jobs are important to pay for things. That's for sure. That's why now, like, I only started streaming about coming up on 2 months. It'll be 2 months next week. And the only reason I decided to do that is, well, one, I'm an established adult now. And I have a job, and I needed a new computer, so I went, well, I might as well go all out and just go buy a gaming computer. Hey.
I want to be famous.
XCPT Ragnarok, thanks for helping me become famous.
Thank you, Ragnarok, for the follow. I appreciate it. You lost your job, sir, on the hunt. Oh, I'm sure. If you don't mind me asking, where are you from? Are you from the U.S. like me as well, or are you from somewhere else? And you're also follower number 79, not 8. For some reason, it would not let me update my my goal there.
Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold.
Oh, West Coast. All right, word. Like California, Oregon, Washington, New Mexico, Nevada. Just throwing out states. I'm on the whole other side. I'm on the East Coast. Oregon, okay. I'm an East Coaster. I'm in Pennsylvania. So it's like, so when you said early afternoon, when you said afternoon before, you meant afternoon. I have never been to the West Coast. Not once. Where am I going? I need to go this way. I've never been to the West Coast. The farthest west I have ever been is Indiana. Now, if you name pretty much any state along the East Coast, I have been to almost all of them except maybe South Carolina and Tennessee, I guess, if that counts as East Coast. I guess it does. It might not be. I could be in a landlocked state. You love the coast too much? I'm not too far from the coast, to be honest. I'm all of, like, maybe 3 hours from the coast. I'm like 10 minutes from New Jersey. So then from there, you have the coasts, beaches in New Jersey, beaches in Delaware. So I'm not too far from the coast. And my family owns a beach home anyway. So it's not like I don't have an excuse to go to the ocean. 6 to 7 hours. Oh man, yeah. I thought like my 3-hour drive to the coast was bad. Oh, did my game just crash? No. It likes to do this thing where it kicks me to my desktop for some reason. Oh, but yeah, 6 to 7 hours. That's I'm really bad at saving in this, and then it crashes. So
I think I'll be going.
Sure thing, Commander. You have a good day now.
So let me save real quick. 6 to 7 hours. Extended family has a cabin on the coast we don't get to visit often. Hey, that's all right. my family has their beach house, and I think I've only ever been there like a handful of times. And that's also because I just don't feel like driving there like on a Friday afternoon where it's going to take more than 3 hours because of traffic, and then only be there like a day and a half and have to turn around and come home.
Again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
So I know,
I was afraid Shorben
I know
would
you're a
kill me to
streamer
get the
because
data, so
you're from Campfire.
Well, I was hoping you'd take
What kind
care
of games do you stream on your channel? Just as a question, throwing it out there.
This is serious, Jalid. You could spend the rest of your life locked up.
But I can't. What will happen to the data when I'm gone? Who will carry on our research?
I don't care who will carry your
Too
research.
late, Volus. You had your chance.
But this data could be used to unravel all the secrets of the Keepers. Think what we could learn about the Citadel.
I don't really care.
I can't let your actions go unpunished.
No, please. I'll do anything. I've got credits. Let me go and you can have
Oh,
them.
you played with your
All of
son. That's cool.
What's going on over here?
That's cool,
Is
playing
this
with your
Volus
son.
causing you some
I don't have
trouble,
any
Commander?
children, so I can't do that. But I love that. I love watching people play with their kids. I think that's so neat and so much fun. So I applaud you for doing that with your son. Now, Sea of Thieves I've played. I played that when it first came out, and I used to play it with a bunch of my friends. But I haven't played it in a long time, so I'm sure it's a lot different from when I played it. I've never played Overwatch before, and I used to be a big like shooter person, but that's just a game I never got into. I've seen people play it. I don't know what Palia is, so I can't comment on that. Oblivion, I'm an RPG. Oh, excuse me. I'm an RPG guy, so Oblivion's cool. I've started the Oblivion remaster on stream, so I got that
He's
going.
admitted to
So
stealing
that's
data
cool.
from his workplace.
Really?
Master Duel,
you
like
better come with
Yu-Gi-Oh!
me.
Master Duel? Is that what
I'll take it from
you're
here,
talking
Commander.
about there?
Thanks for your help.
But the
That's what it sounds
data,
like to me.
You don't know what you've done.
Oh, you're good.
Save it for
You're
your
good
lawyer.
also with your son coming back from school. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I used to be in Subnautica. I've never played Subnautica either. I've heard of it. I've never actually seen anyone play it either, so I don't even know what it's about. But you're good that your son came back from school. That's cool. Listen, I'm all about the kids. If you read my about section thingy down below, it explains in like 2 sentences that I'm working on becoming a teacher.
I hear you
So
have something for me.
I'm all about the kids.
Here's your shipment,
But
Jalid.
yeah, funny thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to be really, really big into that.
Excellent. This is everything
In
I
my
need.
late,
Maybe more
well,
than I need.
teenage years. You know, like 14. I used to actually play
Commander,
like the
take
card
this.
game
I won't
and
need
like
it.
go
You
to
earned
like
some payment for your
the
work.
local card
As
shop
for
and
Jenna,
actually play
make
with
sure
like
we get
people.
her out of Core's den
But that's like a long time ago.
Now I need
I'm
to get
sure
some
that
hunting
game has
weapons.
evolved
Thanks
way,
again, Shepard.
way beyond like what I played. Red Eyes all the way. Hell yeah. I actually probably have that card somewhere. To be 100% honest. It's probably in a drawer or something. I actually still, speaking of, it's an absolute mess now. The last time I played it, like you had like your tribute summons, and then they added the blue ones, whatever the blue cards were, those kinds of summons. I forget what they're called. And then there was something else. And then like after that, like I don't know, it got like way too convoluted. And then by this point, I'm like in my early 20s, so it got like way too convoluted. No, I don't think it was. No, I don't know what link summoning is. That's definitely not it. It's something else. Like, this is an old card. That I used to play. Like in my deck, it was Thousand Eyes Restrict. So like, however you got that, it was a ritual summon. That's what I'm thinking of. Rituals. Yeah, ritual. Yep. It came to me. Like, so that's how long ago, like, I played that game. Okay. Journal here. A new blue one called Link. Oh, yeah, that I have no idea. Yeah, so like ritual summons was a long time ago. That's for sure. All right, so I can't really do any more of these side missions here. So we're gonna go talk to the council, and we're gonna go become a Spectre in the main story here. It gets kind of cool coming up, I think. XY, synchros. Yes, I think I did see some of that because I tried to get back into it when I was like first in college. So I think I was like 20, 21. I think I did buy some back then with some of my friends, and yes, there were synchros. So that maybe was the last time I played with synchros. But that's still like way back. So that's like probably close to what, 15 years ago. That was like the only like tabletop card game that I really got into and actually like played. Like Red Eye's main deck that can OTK with fusions. Okay. See, I used to either play like a straight like dragon. I mean, for back then, I don't know if this would even work. It'd probably get wrecked now. I used to play like a dragon deck. And then I used to also play around the Thousand Eyes Restrict as well, because it had really good effects. This is not where I wanted to go. Not the right way. I'm talking away and going down the wrong elevator. So those were the ones I played back then. And then Magic, also when I was in college, I had friends that played Magic, and I played some. I didn't get super into it, but I did play some of it. I couldn't even tell you where those cards are.
For you yet, Turian.
And then the only other card game I ever collected, never played but collected, was Pokemon. And that's because I'm from that era. I don't know how old you are. I'm going to assume you're somewhere close to my age, since this is what we're talking about. But Pokemon was the other one that I collected. I never played. Until recently. I actually learned how to play it with my 10 and 7-year-old nieces recently. And it's actually really simple. I thought it was like this really hard game, and it's not. It's actually really simple to play.
Our protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not
But
be
those I
disturbed.
still have. I still have my
The excavation
original
team has appealed
Pokemon
to
cards
Hanar
from
representatives on the Citadel to reach a
1997.
diplomatic solution.
And they're too nostalgic for me to even try to get rid of. And they were the devil. That I get it. I have had friends like that. Their parents were like that too. So I totally understand that that notion. Definitely not the devil, but I guess that's what people thought 20 years ago, 30 years ago, almost 30 years ago. Ugh. That makes me feel old. Just to even utter the word 30. I've got way to age us. I'm assuming you're in your 30s like I am because of what we are talking about. You feel called out. You're in your 30s, yeah. It's horrible feeling, right? 35. All right, so we're the same age. I just turned 35 in March. So, I feel ya. Well, yeah, Pokemon. I have the whole first set that came out. I have the whole 104. I think it's 100. Oh, so you're like a month older. I have the whole first set of Pokemon cards, 104 card set, except one card, which is the most expensive one of them all because it's Charizard. And they go for like even the most basic, like third print of that card is like over $200. And like first prints that are technically mistake prints fetch like $250,000 on like eBay if they're like a 10 grade. So that's a card that will probably stay absent from that collection forever unless I find one like at a yard sale that nobody knows what it is.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
And my collection of those cards is like a mix of first, second, and third prints. It's just a nostalgia factor. So here we are in the game. We're going to prove that this rogue Spectre is rogue to the council here.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful.
They are the best finds, of course.
Final stage
I've never
of
found anything like that
Revered
at
for
a
their wisdom
like yard sale or
experience.
anything,
They
but
serve as guides and mentors to
is
my
always
people.
wishful thinking.
Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race.
Oh, also in this game,
that wiped out the Protheans.
this rogue
they
Spectre
vanished.
is working with the Reapers, who are these giant. They look like spaceships, but they're like these giant mechanical sentient beings, who come every like, I don't know, I don't even know the time, but just for a number, I'm gonna say like 2 billion years or something to wipe out all existence in the galaxy to basically restart the galaxy. So we haven't gotten that far yet, but that's where the story goes. And then there's another enemy in the game called the Geth, who were built by one of the races in the game to like be slaves to them, and then they rebelled and went off on their own. And they're also like mechanical sentient beings, and they look at the Reapers as like gods, so they're like working for them. I forgot to explain that before. They're like the enemies of the game. See here, there's my option. The Geth revere them.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Oh yeah, it's like how Shrek says it. It's like an onion. There's layers.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to
Also,
bring
like a
back the
typical
machines that
RPG, you
wiped
can
out all life
customize
in
your
the
character in
galaxy.
the beginning and pick your background
It has
and
to be.
what type of like player you're going to be. So if you want to like specialize in like pistols or shotguns or things like that, or there's also biotics in the game, which is like telepathy and stuff. I opted as a playthrough as a soldier class, which is like just an evened out use of all the weapons, and it doesn't really use biotics too much because I didn't like it in this game, so I won't use much telepathy sorts of things. I'm mainly just a run and gun in this game. Probably in the second game when I get there, I'll do more biotic stuff because I think they made it a little bit easier to do.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
What part am I needing to make affiliate? The most annoying part of having concurrent 3 viewers. Which I'm close. I'm over 2. Somewhere between 2 and 3 right now. I don't think it updated like fully. So it's kind of that. I know there's another streamer from Campfire. I don't know if she's still streaming right now. She might be. She was going to come in after her stream.
If Saren finds the conduit, it will
Unless she
happen
decided to go to bed because she's from the UK.
Saren is a rogue
So
agent
it's
on the
like
run for his life.
11
He no longer
o'clock
has the
there.
rights and resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere.
Oh, you're on the hunt for followers. I think I followed you already, if I'm not mistaken.
A fleet cannot track
I think
down one
you
man.
got shouted out the other day, and I think I gave you a follow. Let me check here. I did. I did give you a follow already, so I got you covered there. It's like
We won't be dragged into a collective
you have the average of 3 so
competition over a
far.
few dozen human colonies.
That's good. That's probably the hardest one. So you got that. Keep that up. That's the only one I'm missing.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
No, you're good. Don't. No worries,
I'm
man.
sick of this council and its anti-human bull.
Ambassador,
I got into streaming
there is another solution.
a
way to stop
just to
Saren
do
that
it.
doesn't
So
require fleets
I'm
or
not.
armies.
I was talking to a couple people last night, or not last night, Monday night, about it on stream, and I was just saying that I don't worry about it. It'll happen when it'll happen, and I'm sure it will. And it's nothing to stress about, because when you stress and you just constantly think about the numbers and I have to have this and I have to have that or I have to do this, it just makes streaming and playing your games just not fun, because that's all you're doing is just thinking about that extra stuff, and I don't want to worry about it, so I'm not. And if you haven't noticed, I love to just chat and talk, and it was really funny because I kind of say to myself, I like to chat, and I could sit here for like 2 hours and play a game, and we will accomplish nothing because that's all I'll be doing. I want to make it do good and all. But I don't think I'm going to try and make it my sole income or anything like a lot of people. My opinion on that is kudos to the people that it is their sole income. And if that's truly what you want to do and you get there, good for you.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment
And there are a lot of people I follow on Twitch that it is their full-time job, and it's a lot of work. I'm sure, but I don't know if I would like it as my full-time income, because as I've already stated, I'm working toward becoming a teacher, and that's really my passion over video games and streaming. But if your passion is to stream, I 100% am behind you to follow that. I'm always behind anybody to follow their passion.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive.
Now, as like a part-time streamer on the side from like my real job and things, I'm all right with that. Even if I'm streaming to one person like you tonight, it's all right with me.
Any idea where to find him?
and I've had many days streaming in the beginning, the first like
This meeting
month
of the council
of
is
just
adjourned.
talking to myself. But recently my stream has picked up quite a bit. Actually in the last week
Congratulations, Commander.
it has,
got a
which
lot
has
of
been
work to do,
awesome.
Shepard. You're
Only
going
like
to
a,
need a ship,
not even
crew, supplies.
as long as you're having fun,
Such as
right?
special
Yeah.
equipment and training now.
I was gonna say,
You should go down to the
like a
seaside
week
camp
ago, last Wednesday,
speak to the
I wasn't
special
even at
facilities
50 followers. I was at like
Come with me. I'll need your help to
46
set
or
all this
something.
up.
So like last Wednesday, I hadn't even hit the 50 follower, and then I think I did like Thursday or Friday last week. I hit 50, and then all of a sudden it was like Saturday, my chat like exploded, and I went from like 51 or 50 followers to like 70 or something. And then just over the last couple days, I've had people follow too. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being by yourself either. But if you're looking for, you said you needed the follower goal. You're in Campfire, so you'll definitely get it for sure. Those guys will jump in and help.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Right behind you.
And I've only been part of that Discord for a little bit of time, and I've seen how cool people are there. Oh, now that I'm a Spectre, I got other... Oh yeah, now I got Charm and Intimidate. I was talking about that before. I didn't have them, so I couldn't do that one quest. But now I have them. But yeah, I've had many nights talking to myself. But you know, I do it as if, when I'm talking to stream, I try to do it as if people are here. That's what the majority of your followers are. Hey, that's all right. You'll organically get more followers too. I also have like tried into streams. Not saying that I'm a streamer, but there are some streamers out there. There's a lot of streamers out there that will shout you out. They like to ask if there's streamers in the chat, things like that. It'll happen. Like I said, always act like you're talking to a crowd. I do that when nobody's here. Because then when somebody does come in, it's not so awkward then. You're not just sitting here like, you know, playing your game on the screen. Then at least if you're talking, you know, it's people like to see that engagement. Like I've learned a lot here in the last 2 months of streaming, and like even my channel like set up like down below. I just changed in a bunch of stuff last night actually while I was on my off day from streaming, while I was in chat with some other people in another stream. So I was working on stuff. I'm always working on stuff. And then even like my setup here has evolved to quite a bit. Like if I were to go back and look at my first like handful of streams, it looks nothing like it does now. Actually, my first few, I didn't even have a microphone, which definitely makes a difference. And then I didn't have a camera because I had my PC was new. It's only a couple months old. It was only like a month old when I started streaming, so I didn't even have a camera. So my first like few streams didn't have me on it. And then I feel like when people see you, it makes a lot of a difference. Difference to make interaction easier because they can see you and see your reactions to things.
You don't get it.
That made a
For all your
difference.
talk of honor
And then
pride,
it took like a
never
month.
had to test their principles in a real struggle. Anyone who fights
Oh,
us
like a VTuber. Yeah, that's cool too. That's not my thing. But I get it. Listen, if you don't like being in front of the camera, there's nothing wrong with that. It was really awkward at first, like to me, like being on camera. And after just now, like 2 months later, it's nothing. It's like nothing. I don't know how to describe it. Like I'm used to it. You know, like seeing yourself. That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't like seeing myself either. And when I wake up in the morning and I look in the mirror, I go, ah! But I get it. You do you. And there's a lot of streamers out there that are not on camera. So, but to me, I like being on camera. I felt like it made a big, I don't even know where I'm going. It made a big difference in my stream, for sure. Okay, so that's the docking bay. This is the one we want to do, because I think we can do this now. That is, I think, over here. And then I also think having a, to me, my opinion is a nice, like, clean-looking kind of stream. Like with my camera, when I first started doing it, I didn't have a background remover, so you could, like, see everything behind me, and it just, to me, it didn't look good. Just the stuff behind me didn't look good. It was an ugly background. But now that I have the background mover, I think it made a difference. I have to go do dad things. Hey, go do your dad things. There's nothing wrong with that. And I thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out for an hour and whatever. And I appreciate the lurk. It's all good. So yeah, go be a dad. Do your dad things. And actually, probably with that, since you're gonna go be a dad, I'm gonna go pee. And then I'll be back. And my lurk alerts are still not working. I'm gonna have to figure that out. That is something I gotta figure out. I know I have one set up and it's not working and it's annoying me. Well, hello there, Steve DePon. What's up? You got me just as I was coming back from taking a pee. Not that you needed to know that, but thank you for being here. I hope you're having a wonderful wonderful day. And Pong is here. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm doing good. You also have just caught me as I came back from taking a pee. Not that you needed to know that, but but thank you. Thank you for dropping in. Thanks for being here. I hope you're doing good. I saw you were streaming before. I hope it went well. I got to drop in on you sometime. I haven't had a chance. Steve is the Pong alt. Oh, okay. All right. Steve is the Pong alter. All right. Gotcha. But thanks for dropping in. You caught me coming back from a quick break. But I am playing Mass Effect. Oops. Should probably get the game up before I even try. You want to fall asleep and watch me? I can do that. I can help you fall asleep. I think I have the voice of somebody that will make you fall asleep. Indiana Jones was good. Thank you. Yeah, we finished it, so that's done. It was a good ending. I didn't see it coming, kinda, sorta. Screw Rachel. You mean Gina? But you're good. You're good. Don't worry. But yeah, screw Gina. Gina annoyed me. I'm glad that's over with. I'm glad I don't have to hear her anymore. I don't have any of those types of thoughts in this game, really. Well, I don't know if you've ever played this game, but if you have, usually my thoughts are screw Udina. She reminded you of... Okay. But thanks. Will be entertaining whatsoever. All right, I hear you. Well, I don't know if this game's going to be as entertaining with me yelling that I don't like a character, but I can give it a go. I'm trying to be good in this game. Trying to play as a good person. That's my goal. Trying not to be mean, because you can be. You can be mean in this game. You can be a dick. But I'm trying not to. I think I have to go to the other side. I've played this game many times, and I still don't remember where to go. But it might get interesting on this game. I've never played any game with a keyboard and mouse, and I did this unintentionally. So, not realizing when I downloaded this for the PC that it's it only is keyboard and mouse on the PC. If I downloaded the Legendary Edition version, you can use a controller. And by the time I figured that out, I was already like over 3 hours into this game. And I went, I am not playing those 3 hours again. So, here we are. I'm attempting to do this keyboard and mouse. And so far, so good.
Hello, Commander. Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker? Will he return my wife's body?
You have one, don't be one. Let's give us a nice entertaining. I can try to be entertaining. I can't
Not yet.
I can't guarantee that there's going to be...
Thank you, Commander.
Clock on the switch. Okay. Ooh. I was saying I can't guarantee there's going to be entertainment, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm just trying to remember where I have to go for this mission here. I think it's up here. I think it's you.
Hello,
it is.
Commander. Can I help you?
So I've recently, before I went and stopped and took a break, unlocked my charm and intimidation in this game. So the blue ones are charm and the red ones are to intimidate. And I'm trying to play as a good person, because generally when I play any type of game that gives me an option to be good or bad, I generally tend to play bad. So like when I played my personal playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2 when it came out, I played like a total dick. I like killed everybody that just got in my way. I would just lasso people, throw them off cliffs, do all that stuff. And I've played this game many a times as a straight intimidator. But I'm trying to play good, so that's what we're gonna do
I
here.
understand what you're trying to do.
And
Holding the body is wrong.
thank you. I am a charmer. I appreciate it.
You of all people should understand.
Villain style.
how far
Oh
it
yeah, I
is
think
to
I
go to
finished the
protect
game with like
humanity.
0, like completely. I can't even do this right to the camera. 0 honor, like none. There was none there. There was no honor to be given to anybody. I think I got every worst possible endings you could get.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I'm out there fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win.
But that was like
was
my
hard enough
second or third
refusing Mr.
playthrough of the
Boccia.
game,
I'm
so
not gonna risk
I already
an
knew the
incident by
story at that
refusing
point. If I was
Tell
actually
Sinestro
playing it
the
for the
body
first
has been
time, I
shipped
would
back
never
to
have done
Earth.
that.
I'll go now to see to it myself.
All right, so we just were good. We got 8 good points, 8 Paragon points. Because I think it tells you here. Is it this game? Yeah, it tells you. So you can look at how good or bad you're being. I only got a sliver of Renegade, but I'm doing pretty good up here with being good. Pretty good at being good. All right, so I finished all my so-called missions or assignments that I can kind of do here for the most part. So we're gonna continue on with a little bit of the main story coming up as soon as I talk to this guy down here about his wife's body.
Hello again, Commander.
At least this game I can talk about it as we play it, because I've played it many times. Now, when I was playing Indiana Jones, that was my legitimate like first playthrough, playthrough-ish. I'd played about half of it before I couldn't get it. It got stuck before because of damn Gina. But at least this game I've played many times, and I can explain things to people who have never played it, or the story that's going on, and things like that. So I can be a little more intuitive, and you can be inquisitive with questions. Like Ragnarok was just before he had to go do some dad things. He had never played this game, so I was kind of explaining the story a little bit.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness.
Now,
It may bring
Pong,
me
have you ever
peace.
played this game?
Goodbye, Commander.
Because if you haven't, it's a fantastic story. It is one of my favorite games. 100%. I'm not affiliate yet. But when I am, you can definitely sub. Yeah, I'm not quite there yet. I'm like really close. Really close. I just need the average viewers part. So I'm working on it. You just being here and hanging out and chatting definitely will help me get there, though. Yeah, do what you got to do, man. You know, if people want to come in, go for it. But I'm close to it. I'm hoping by next week is my goal. Not a Discord idiot. But my goal, hopefully, is to be affiliated by next week. My goal, yeah. Let me speak what's trying to come out of my head. I'm trying, hopefully, to be affiliated by next week, because next Tuesday, that's what didn't want to come out. Because next Tuesday is going to be 2 months since I started streaming, and I think it would be kind of cool to be affiliated before I hit 2 months. Can I ask a guy with a decent community that has a supporting thing?
That one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma cluster. When asked
All right, I don't know
why
if I'll be able to
survey team
join it
was
right
set
now,
off
but
last week, company
sure, go
officials
for it.
refused to
Ask
comment.
away. I'm in a few communities that are all about that. I mean, a pretty big one, um, which Ragnarok, who's in here, is part of, and there's a couple other people who will probably maybe jump in from that community too. I know one is streaming right now, and she said she'll be in after she's done, which I don't know when it's going to be because I'm not sure where you're from, Pong, but I know she's from the UK, so it's late for her. Oh, there's nobody that's come into my stream and tried to do that. I got my bot's pretty good. With that, I haven't had anybody like that in a long while now.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a
He
Krogan
bought some
group that
viewers.
accused
I
the
would never
Genetics
ever do
Corporation
that.
of fraud.
I have too much of a
Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform
too much.
studies with the long-range goal of
I
curing
just wouldn't do
their
it.
genetic
I can't even.
The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
I got too much gumption. That's kind of a word I'm looking for lack of a better term. I would like. Fuck it. So you did. I'd rather do it organically. That's just me. Now, I'm trying to remember. That's not the way I need to go. This is where I need to go. Okay. After you wanted emo after it took you 4 years to get affiliated. Is that what you're saying? Four years is a long time. That's a long time. Why'd it take so long? Just out of curiosity.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists.
That seems just like a really long time. 4 years.
Were last seen in the Hades
I mean, were
Town
you
cluster.
only like?
No demands have yet been made.
Were you only like streaming like one day ever so often? Is that why? Because I mean, I stream like 4 days a week, and I'm like super close. And I only stream like 2 to 3 hours mostly at a time. I mean, I've done a little longer on some spots. I know I've done 110. Your hours were off the charts. Like as in like you were constantly streaming? Or just all over the place at different times? Because I feel like if you're all at different times, 8 hours after midnight is no bueno. Yeah, you kind of got to do it. You kind of got to think about it, like when are the most convenient hours for people? So like right now for me,
to see Krogan as bloodthirsty thugs.
I feel like Europe,
You are different.
you know, and like the UK, you know, it's nighttime, so I'm not really going to get too many viewers from there. And here it's like early evening, and then I have like the Western US, which is early afternoon. So
you might have to learn something.
I need to adjust my hours. It's only 6:30 here, 6:30 in the evening. I can't adjust anymore. I work a full-time job. I'm only home. You're in Belgium. Now I understand why you're in Mr. Borny's Discord, because he's in Belgium. That makes sense.
I've got big news for you.
Yeah, so like,
Captain Anderson is stepping down as
to
commanding
me it's only
officer of the
6:40 in the
Yours
afternoon.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for
Warzone streaming. Is that what you stream? You stream Warzone? I guess that's you're no goat in that game. I'm not either. I played Warzone only a handful of times with one of my friends, and we won one time, and I don't think I've ever played it since.
I know you will, Commander.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I don't think I rock, but thank you. I think I'm just me. I'm average.
What kind of leads do we have?
But thank you, I appreciate it. I'll get there soon. I know it.
Try to find him, but we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his
hopefully,
kids scouring the
hopefully
traverse
in the
looking
next
for
week.
clues.
My goals right now are definitely to. First goal is to be affiliated. Hopefully by next Tuesday. That's the big
Find
goal.
out what Saren was after on Pharaoh's Silver
You never come back if I wasn't worth watching. Thank you, I appreciate it. That gets me right here, right in the heart. And my second big goal is up there somewhere. I will do. If when I'm affiliated, I will send you a PM to let you know so you can sub. If you, I'm gonna throw this out there. I have I have VIP things now because I got my 50 followers. My first subs are totally gonna get one, so you're gonna get one, 100%. You're gonna get a little VIP badge for my channel. How's that? You sub and you're one of the first ones. You're gonna get a VIP badge.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the council on this one, Shepard.
I've already
I'm
given
not sure
one
they even exist.
one VIP badge out to somebody.
The conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop
Not
Saren
because
from
they've
getting the
subbed, because
conduit,
they've
and we stop the Reapers
helped
from
me
returning.
grow my channel and other things, and they're just a cool person. But
I'll
yeah,
stop.
definitely.
We have one more lead.
Your language is
Entry
good,
of
man.
Tunisia.
I curse
The
all the
other voice
time.
in
No
that
worries.
recording?
This
She
is
a
a
daughter
this is a
of a scientist
family
who
friendly
specializes in
channel.
Protheans. We don't know if she's
But yeah,
involved, but
definitely.
It might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she
Yeah,
knows.
my
Name's
first
Liara,
subs.
Dr.
Until I run out of
Liara
VIP badges, whoever
We
subs, they're
have
gonna get
reports
one.
she was
That's how it's
exploring
gonna
an
happen.
archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the
I was
Artemis
thinking about
Tau
that
cluster.
yesterday. I was like, man, what do I do with these VIP things here? But yeah, the first people that sub to my channel after I become
colonists on
affiliated
Pharos
are
might
100%
still be
getting
alive.
one, because they're the real
It's
like
your decision,
MVPs. That means they're here to really
Respect
support
it.
me, and I really
Don't
appreciate
answer
it.
to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and
I'm
I
funny.
get stuck cleaning it up.
I'm just me. I can't help it
I'll
that
try
I.
not to make things any harder.
That's the
on
way
you,
I go.
Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre.
Gotta go. That's cool,
I
Pong.
have a meeting
Thanks
to
for
get
being
to.
here.
Captain
Yeah,
Anderson can answer any
because it's
questions
got to
you
be
might
what,
have.
like 11, almost midnight. Oh, they do get a first next to the name. That's true. But you know, just for you, I might give you a VIP anyway. We'll see. But that's true. I forgot they have a first. That's true. Oh, all right. So it's after midnight. All right. Yeah. Man, if I'd be like long asleep already. I'm an early sleeper.
Yes,
I'm like
Commander?
a 9 p.m. Don't give you one. All right. Just because you said don't give you one, I won't now.
How are you holding up?
Honestly.
Hey, welcome back,
This isn't
Ragnarok.
how I
Hopefully the
pictured
dad
it
things
being
went good.
accommodating. Pushing
You didn't help me whatsoever.
You're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside,
Ragnarok. This is Pong.
So be it.
Pong. That's Ragnarok. All three of us are all spread out across the globe. Pong is from Belgium, so it's a little early in the morning for him. He's a little off the rails, I think. He's got that awake sickness going on.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now.
Ragnarok has joined.
He
He did join this wonderful channel. He followed before you jumped in.
She chose me. The council sent Saren to keep an eye on.
Pong's all on board with me being affiliated by next week.
like they sent Nihilus
he
to
wants
tab
he wants to be one of my first subs.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
Actually,
think
I
I
followed
deserve
you
the whole
first.
story.
I don't think you knew that.
We had intel on
I
the
followed you the
Roman
other day,
funded the libertarian interest.
but it's all cool. I would have followed you back now.
Develop illegal AI
Oh yeah, see there you go.
technology.
I followed you first.
Alliance intel had done all the work. But the council wanted a Spectre involved.
Hey, no problem, Pong. Go get some sleep. Thanks for
I was
dropping
trying to
in
help Saren
and
in his
being here.
investigation.
You make
We tracked the scientist to a refining
you
facility
coming
on
in
Kamala. He was hidden away
and just
somewhere
chatting
inside,
away
protected
for a
by an
few
army
minutes
of
makes
Batarian
makes the streaming thing worth
The
it.
plan was simple. Sneak into the
No,
plant,
you're good,
capture the
Ragnarok. You're good.
scientists, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground.
Hong's a funny guy.
Then about halfway
He
through
just
the
like
mission,
comes in like a
there was a
whirlwind.
massive explosion in the
If you
refinery
look back
core.
at the
Officially,
chat,
it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds
yeah, but
poured out into
have
the
a good night,
atmosphere.
Pong. Thanks for
Nobody
dropping in.
inside survived. There was a camp for the workers in the
Thanks for
refineries
bringing
nearby. Between the fires and the
your
toxic fumes, the
whirlwindness
final
in.
death count was
I
over
appreciate it. It's funny when you're here.
500, mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished.
He jumped
I
in
ended up taking the blame.
the other day when I was streaming
all talk of
Indiana Jones, and it was pretty funny. See, yeah.
Sarah caused the explosion.
Listen, Pong, you're like a little whirlwind.
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover.
Or maybe a little
He said
hurricane.
it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the council needed to kill my child.
Europeans, they're off the wall. That's what I gotta say.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren.
Those
I think
Belgians
he
and their
wanted things to go
waffles.
bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make
Ooh,
me
I could
look
go.
bad
Now that I
to keep
said that,
humans
I
out
could
of
go
the
for a good
specters.
Belgian waffle.
If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you
I
think
don't have
the
Belgian
council's
waffles
going
though,
to
but I
listen
do have
to?
Eggo
Me
waffles in my
or their
freezer.
best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful.
JCVD. What
Maybe
is
I could
that?
have
What is
stopped things before they
JCVD?
got
What does
out
that
of
stand
hand.
for? Oh, is it like a waffle place? I actually know somebody that lives in Brussels. He's American, but he lives there and married a Belgian woman. Oh, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Oh, hell yeah. He's Belgian. That's
blame
true.
yourself,
I didn't even think of that.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad.
Right? He's Belgian.
He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to
Oh,
make
you
me
got
look bad to
modded.
keep humans
But
out of the specters.
I got it. A retard actor. I got it. You're good. Dang you, bots. I allowed it. You're good. What do they do in the show Community? I'll allow it.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're good. Your language is good with me.
It's no
Maybe not with the bots. You loved Indiana Jones as a kid. Was always going on adventures. Listen, man, you and I sound like the same person. Maybe we're related. Grew up in the woods looking for treasure and lost artifacts. You sound just like me. Star Wars and laser swords. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love Star Wars.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
I have my reserves about some Star Wars, but if you just look at it as its own little thing, it's all right.
Some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build
But definitely the original trilogy of Star Wars are my faves.
with them when the Geth attacked.
I was having a conversation with somebody on Sunday, maybe on Sunday in chat about this too. This just keeps going full circle with these things.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself.
But yeah,
A
Indiana
handful of
Jones and
systems
Star
with a
Wars,
few
definitely my
small,
two
uncharted worlds, but no real
two of my favorite things.
Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there.
For sure.
My advice is to
Thanks,
look for
George
worlds
Lucas.
with a
It's all
Prothean
because of you.
overlords.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research.
Qui-Gon was the best Jedi.
Watch your back.
Qui-Gon is a misunderstood Jedi.
Spectres are about the only form of citadel
I think that's the
authority
problem.
Novaria respects.
He was very reserved,
But they aren't popular.
and he wasn't on the council because he didn't agree with them, because he was more open-minded to other things, and so that's why he was a true gray Jedi. kind of along the lines of like Mace Windu, but he didn't tap into the dark side powers like Mace did with his fighting style. It was kind of similarities but different. Yeah, focus on the will of the Force. And I don't know if you've ever read any Star Wars books. These are more like kids' books, but I have them from when I was a kid. There's a whole series of Star Wars books that are about they're about Obi-Wan, but it's like when he's really young and he becomes Qui-Gon's apprentice, and so they really dive into like their stories. I don't know if they're canon anymore or not, but and I don't even remember the name of the series. Oh, you've read a few of them. Okay, good. So you know what I'm talking about. They were really good. I have them somewhere. They're kids' books. I mean, they're written for kids, but they're still really good from what I remember.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay. You don't remember them specifically. I remember some of them and them being really good. And now you want to get them for your kid. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination.
All right, so we finally got our ship in this game, and now we can go off into the galaxy and go do stuff. Yes, the Padawan series. Yes, something like that. Yes, exactly. Jedi Padawan, Star Wars Padawan. It's something along those lines. But yeah, you're definitely right. 100%.
It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%.
Now I'm gonna wonder. Hold on. Where's my phone? Google. Google is a man's best friend. 100%. Let's see. Star Wars. Well, there's a book called Star Wars Padawan. That's not what I'm looking for, though. Jedi Apprentice. They're called Jedi Apprentice. I found them. Okay. Let's be honest with our crew here. Tell them what's going on. We're not trying to play like a mean person.
We have our
Not going to keep secrets.
Oh
yeah, Jedi Apprentice. That was the the name of the series.
This mission isn't going to be
I think I have most of them, if not all of them. Got the coolest Jedi soon after introducing him. They could have done a lot with him. That's definitely true.
Began with an attack on a human settlement.
But I understand why they had
Saren
to do
won't
it.
Stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far
Apprentice
frontiers of
Padawan,
space.
same difference. Yeah. Maybe to us it's the same difference, but I don't know about to the book title or to book snobs. Book snobs might stick their nose up at us for calling it the same thing.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the
But
galaxy.
yeah, they're definitely
Time to show them what humans are made of.
really good, a good book
Wherever
series.
Saren goes, we'll follow. Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll
See,
be
I don't.
there. We will
Between
hunt him
Anakin
to
and
the very
Qui-Gon,
ends of the
I
galaxy
think
and bring him
Anakin would
down.
actually probably win that because Qui-Gon's fighting style, which is what got him killed against Maul, is more reserved and more defensive, and Anakin's is way more aggressive of a style, just like Maul's was. And that's how Maul was able to get around like his defense, because he was so aggressive. And Anakin's style is all about power. So I think he would 100% lose. Yeah, a little older. Yeah, but that can be argued older and slower because look at Yoda. You know, he's like 800 and something years old in the prequel movies, and he's jumping all over the freaking place fighting Sidious. So
And I promise you all,
That can be
We will
argued.
stop him.
Maybe he's old for a human.
Captain will be proud.
And slower for a human.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
But it can also be argued they also have the Force to help them too, so... There's many arguments that can be made. Spinning Tarzan parkour, dude. That scene bugs me so much in Revenge of the Sith. When they go into his office to arrest him, and he just, like, spin attacks at them, and then the three Jedi, what the hell are their names, that are with Mace just, like, are swiped and stabbed in 0.02 seconds. And they're supposed to be, like, these really, you know, powerful, like, Jedi of the Council and whatnot. And even the fight between Mace Windu and, I don't know why I'm coming down here, and the Emperor, or Sidious, I guess at the time, just felt too rushed. And they maybe could have put a little more effort into it being a little bit more of a fight. But then I guess they were trying to save that kind of stuff for the fight between Anakin and Obi-Wan on Mustafar. So
Yes, Commander?
I think I talked to
Is
you
there
already.
something you need?
That's just my opinion on that.
Goodbye, Commander.
And then I've seen arguments about the fight in the office between the Jedi and Sidious, that he was just so fast that's why he struck them down so quickly. I mean, I guess that could be an argument that he just was super fast and then they just dropped like a hello. Lou, there you are.
W1Kilu just raided with 9 viewers.
Welcome. You got the Jim Carrey yell there. That kind of just made my heart palpitate a little bit because I wasn't expecting it. Well, what do you got? Ooh, you get the good one, Kai. Thank you for the follow.
Kai 450, you've just been
Thank you, and Mystic as well. Welcome in. Mass Effect, yes, Kai. Mass Effect is such a good game. It holds this massive place in my heart. It was one of the first like RPGs. Hold on, I gotta read this. I'm playing this on keyboard and I've never done it before, so I'm trying to figure out controls. It was one of the first like RPGs, so that I ever really like played. Okay, so and you can imagine that scared me. Yes, because I wasn't expecting it, and Jim Carrey just yelled in my ear. But welcome in. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the raid. You play it on Xbox and PlayStation. Got it. I've played this game only ever on the Xbox, and I decided to stream it, and I've already explained this a couple times. Didn't realize that when I downloaded it, I downloaded the PC version, not realizing it was only keyboard and mouse. And if you downloaded the Legendary Edition, you could do controller on the PC and didn't know that. And then by the time I knew that, I was already like over 3 hours into the game and didn't want to start over. So I decided I'm going to challenge myself to do this with keyboard and mouse. So here we are. But no worries, Lou. Listen, if you were having a good stream, do it. Stay there. Have fun. Even though I know it's like uber late for you now. So, if probably most of you don't know me. I'm White Blood Sale. I'll give a little background on myself. I like to stream mostly RPGs, which, as you can see by what we're doing. But I like to also do like action adventure games, which I just finished over the weekend. The Indiana Jones and the Great Circle game, which was fun. It was a fun time. And I will play first-person shooters here and there. They used to be a big thing and hold me dear in my heart. But I don't really play them too much on stream. I like other stuff too. I'm cool with other things. I'm an all-around person. But thank you for coming in. And right now I'm working on my Twitch affiliate. I'm like super close. So you're all gonna help by being here. I appreciate it. I love to yap and talk and just go ham. And then when that happens, much doesn't get accomplished in the game. Like, it's been probably 2 hours, and Ragnarok's here. I can probably tell you I've not done anything on the story, really, except for, like, one small thing, and wander around. But you got here at a good time. We got past, like, the main part of the game. We'll have a little yap. But we've got past the slow part of the game. Now the open world free roam is now open to me, so I can travel. So it makes it a little bit more fun. But that's so I think I'm gonna head to this asteroid here and see what's up. So yeah, there's also like this big galaxy. You can zoom in and go to all these little places. But I'm gonna go here. But yeah, this game holds dear in my heart. My plan is to actually play all 3 of the original trilogy in a row. So, and these games are so fun because they build off of each other. Brian, there you are. Welcome in. All you UK people coming in at like early morning, like really early or late night, whatever you want to call it. But I like to, when I go into these places, just kind of look at every planet, because some of them you can pick up items and other stuff. Oh, why are you giving spoilers to the people who haven't played the game? Yes, there are killing choices in every game. But to answer your question, since it's out of the bag now, I almost always kill Kaidan. Every time I've played it. It's midnight. Are you in the UK too? Just a question. Because I feel like I get a lot of UK people. Oh yeah, you do. Same here, you don't like him. That's right, yeah, you do stream late, Brian, because you were last night. See, I can't do that. I come home from work. Oh, you're from Scotland. Okay, cool. Awesome. I'm from the United States, so it's a little bit earlier for me. It's only 7 o'clock here. But if you come into my streams a lot, I when I'm not talking to myself, when I'm not by myself, and there are people here like now, not much gets accomplished in game because I like to chat. I'm a big chatter, which is cool if you're cool with that. But I try to play the game. Now, yeah, and back to your question, Ashley or Kaidan. Yeah, I usually kill Kaidan. And it's usually because I play as a male, and I try to have relationships with Ashley. That's usually how it goes. You'll stick around for a bit because you love this game. Awesome. I'm kind of just doing some side stuff right now. Maybe after we do this asteroid, maybe we'll go to one of the main story planets or something. I don't know. But my favorite characters... Oh, actually, you know what we'll do? We'll go to Noveria, and we'll go pick up Liara, and we'll complete our squad. Because there's been many a times where I've done that like last, and then it's just pointless to even have her. So I'm gonna make sure I do that first. I tend to romance everybody I possibly can, especially in a BioWare game. But my favorite characters from my squad are this end, or that end. You can't see it, but the right side here. Rex and Garrus and Tali are my 3 faves from the squad. Tali and Garrus being my 2 faves, which will probably be in my party most of the time unless I need combat strength or something, because I'm just getting wrecked. And then I'll probably add Ashley or or Rex or something to up my combat strength. But I'm gonna take these two right now. I kind of shy away from biotics in this game because they're semi-broken, and I don't like them too much in this game. So I go more for combat. Garrus is your favorite, then Rex. Garrus and Tali are my overall favorites. Especially when you get into like the third game. I don't want to give any spoilers for anybody, but like when you get into their stories in the third game, and hopefully when we get to the end of this game, I don't make a mistake and kill Rex. Spoilers, because you can kill Rex in this game, and then it changes the whole like dynamic of the second game with some stuff. That's why I love these games. You can kill people off and it changes the story. So like killing off Ashley or Caden, you have to make a choice. So it makes a change to the next game depending on what you do. And I love it. I love games that build off of each other.
Hello. I heard your transmission. You hear me? They haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
I do want to point out too that you are not follower 79. You're actually 80. You're number 80. For some reason, my goal, I tried to mess with it before and it's not changing. So I don't know if it's just something with my stuff. I'm not worried about it. It's one off. But thank you for being... All right, how do I move in this? This is the first time I'm in this with keyboard and mouse. So, oh, I see something over here. Oh God, this is okay. That's the gun. Spacebar is jets. Okay, that's the cannon. All right, I figured it out. But as I said, this is the first game I've ever played. I'm playing on PCs. First game I've ever played with a keyboard and mouse. So we're giving it a go. Now, how do I get out? How do I get out? Okay, got it. Q is to get out. So it might get a little rough at some points with the keyboard and mouse. Me trying to play and probably die. Victim was badly beaten before being killed with a pistol shot in the back of the head. It's likely he surrendered only to be executed by his sadistic captors. Interesting. Give me that first aid. Give me that Metagel. Central transmission tower is on the fritz again. No one ever listens to my warnings about single points of failure. I'm surprised our surface comms... Well, if I can read... You finally had your first cup of coffee. What time is it on the West Coast? It's not the morning. Afternoon coffee? How do I get back in this thing? Okay, E. E to get in, Q to get out. Four. Okay, so you're 3 hours behind. I have my first cup of coffee at about 7:05 in the morning. And then by about 9 o'clock, I am probably a pot in. I drink probably a pot of coffee a day. Where's my map? Okay, so the map tells us some places we can go. Transmission tower. So we want to go this way a little, see what's over here. But yeah, I drink probably like a pot of coffee a day. And then I try not to drink... you don't go to bed until between... Oh, because you're in between jobs. I was like, you don't have to work, but I'm going to answer my own question. Because you're in between. That makes total sense. I would probably do the same thing.
Headed in the right direction. I don't know.
See, I have to be at my job at 7 a.m. So I'm up at like before 6 a.m. Usually like 5:30. So I'm an early to bed type person. Like 9 o'clock, and I'm like starting to fade. We're gonna see if we can get up this. So like I try not to tend to have my streams go super late, especially like on a weekday when I have to get up early. serious ADHD, so the caffeine isn't normally to wake me up, but to help you focus. I understand that. I probably have, and to help with headaches. I probably have ADHD and don't even know it, and that's probably why I drink a pot of coffee. I get headaches when I don't drink coffee, and it's probably because it's like a withdrawal. Oop, oop, oop. Okay, how do I get out? Okay. But I'm a lover of coffee, that's for sure. Oop, oop, oop. Nope, not the button. Oh god. Okay. I'm so bad at these. I'm so bad at these. I'm so bad at these. Oh, I'm actually gonna make this one. Repair failed. What? How'd I fail it the first time? Okay. But, yeah, I drink like a pot of coffee a day. That's just putting that out there. Sometimes more. But I'm trying to be better about it. I don't know if I had a full pot today. But love coffee. Your favorite drink? Coffee is definitely my favorite drink. 100%, Brian. Oh, God. Oh, God. I drove bad in this game with a controller. It's even worse with the keyboard and mouse. But coffee, I like. How do you guys take your coffee? Just curious. 5 and 8 of those giant monsters. Oh, custodian at a truck stop. I got you. Well, you're at a truck stop. I could totally understand. They're right there. I just died. Well, fuck my life. Apparently there were mines here, and I just ran into one. Monsters are your shit. I like monsters, but this is gonna sound like a terrible plug for my channel here. I have been recently drinking. I don't even want to say this. I've been drinking that up there in the top corner. that way. That's what I've been drinking. That's what's here. There's my plug. I hate doing that. I don't want to do that. Now I gotta go back up here because I didn't save. You don't see it? You don't see it? Good. I don't want you to see it. Well, if you don't see it, it's down there. Oh, alright, good. Good, I don't want you to see it. Oh, yeah, top left. That's what I drink. It's a terrible plug. I don't want to do that. Ignore it. It's also down there. You can click on it if you really want to. Yeah, it's like they're a small company that does like energy drink powders. Now that I said it, now you're curious. It's like an energy drink powder that you mix in with your water. It's apparently has like no sugars in it, which is kind of cool. I'm drinking like a here. I got it right here. We'll do this. We'll product placement. Product placement. This is it. How do I? This is it. Product placement. This is the one I'm currently drinking. It's like a Blue Tropical Punch. I don't even know. Here, I'll read it. It's a powdered energy drink that replaces other inferior caffeine beverages. It contains 0 maltodextrin, 0 fillers, 0 artificial colors or dyes, and no proprietary blends. The star of the show is that our coffee fruit extract helps focus with no jitters or having a crash. There you go. Have at it. I should have a commercial. Should do a commercial. They're like a small company, though. I found them online. They like to partner with streamers, and you get like a cool little like thing. If there's, you can click on it down there. It'll take you to their website. If you, I don't know, I have some kind of code. If you use it, it saves you money if you buy it. And then I don't know, I get some kind of cut or something. But it's cool, I guess. Makes me look official. I drink it though. I mean, you can't not like hold a product up like this and not drink it. And this is my cool little. It even has their name on it. But I don't like doing that. I feel like a jerk for doing that online. I kind of just like, it's down there. It's passive aggressively down below. So I don't think I'm ever going to do that in stream again. It just feels wrong. Like totally wrong. I'm making sure to save this time.
Got it.
I gotta do this little mini game thing again. Because this dumbass died. It's like one of those passive like things down there, where I'm like, if somebody buys it, cool. If somebody uses my code, cool. But it's whatever. I'm not like pushing it. It does taste good though. That's for sure. I like it. Like I've tried some of those other ones, like G Fuel, and I felt like it left this like chalky like taste, like and like it tasted chalky and left like a film in my mouth. This definitely doesn't do that. It's really cool. Make note of it when you get some fundage. I will say it's a little expensive. That little like tub there is like close to $40. So even just with like my little code, I mean 10% saves a little bit. All right, enough talking about that. I don't like it. I don't like doing it. And it was actually, speaking of that, it was really weird. Brian, you're in here. The guy you raided us into last night was also partnered with them. Also throwing it out there. Brian Vincent's a streamer, if you want to give him a follow. Cool guy. Cool to hang out with. I hung out with him yesterday. I'm really bad at this shout out thing, so I'm going to do it verbally. And Witchy Lou, obviously Lou is a streamer who just raided us. You can give her a follow. She likes to play interesting games. She was just playing Mortuary Assistant. Oh, cool. Awesome. And Ragnarok is a streamer too. And Ragnarok is trying to get his 50 followers. So if anybody wants to help him out, please do. There's my other plug for this stream. Look at that. I can do this streaming thing, right? This is how professionals do it. Whoop, whoop. I'll have to do some work in the background, but listening. I will. I'll yell it at the top of my lungs. But you're good. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the lurk. They're always appreciated. Anybody being here. All right, I got it. Third time was a charm. All right, we're going to save this time. Because I'm really bad at saving in these types of games. And then I die. And then we have to do it again. Listen, normally I'm going to throw this out there. I usually keep my streams to like 2 hours, but... oh, you're welcome. Listen, I like to shout out anybody that's a streamer. I was going to do the type where you type it. Where you type it. Because I think I set that up, but I don't know. Because, like, these bot alerts that I have coming up are not the ones, like... I thought I changed them and added a third one, and they're not working. So I'm sure my shout out that I made is not working either. So, and also my follower goal is being stupid too. So, so if I can just quick save failed, probably because I'm in combat. So if I could just say it out loud, oh god, it's a little bit better. Oh god, I'm gonna die because. Yep. Okay. Keyboard and mouse. That's all I gotta say to that death is keyboard and mouse. But yes, I like to shout out people. I don't know, and I feel like maybe doing it. I mean, now because there's so few people here. What does it say? 9. That it's easier to just do it out loud. Did they reach to me out? Actually, I reached out to them. I saw, I don't know where it was, maybe on Facebook or Twitter or something, that they were looking for people to partner with. And I just went on their thing, and there was a thing on their website to do it. And it was actually really quick. They got back to me in like, I want to say like half an hour. And I forget what like the split is, like when somebody uses your like code. I don't remember. It's not really on the top of my mind. I don't really care that much. I was just like, hey, that's something cool. I want to do that. It's going to make me look more official. Whether anybody actually buys anything or not. But I did buy the product because I felt I can't try to talk about it if you don't know. I don't like that angle. If you don't know what it is. Hey, my bot got somebody. Get out of here. Be gone. You have no power here. Got a fake person. Like, most of you in here stream, like, you see those, like, things come up where it's like, get your views here, buy them here. Like, do people have to be, are people really that dumb that they fall for that? Like, if people actually fall for that, you deserve to fall for it. That's just my opinion. Because it's, like, the most obvious, like, fake thing out there. Just saying. Oh god, I missed. Oh god. Ooh, that almost hit me. Okay. So we took care of that. I leveled up. How do I get out of this again? Q. Okay. Save. Oh yeah, I got it. It deleted one. That's why I was asking. Because pretty much probably everybody in here streams. So, but like my question like is like these like people that sit there that bought these out, like, do they really think people are gonna believe them? Because it's like the most obvious like fake like scam thing in the world. Oh god. Oh god. What am I using? Oh, a pistol.
Release the Baron!
You probably get someone, yeah. Yeah, I have bots that do it, because I have absentee mods right now. I asked my one mod earlier, I was like, hey, you're gonna be in my stream tonight, and he goes, no. He goes, I have kids tonight. So, that was the answer to that. I can't be in your stream because my kids are here. And then my other mod is just so busy that I should probably make a counter for him, which would be funny, for the amount of times that he's actually in here, which would be like 1. It would be 1 right now. But I kind of have to worry about that stuff on my own. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't mess with Garrus or Tally's weapon sets or armors, but we'll do that in a bit. I don't want to bore anybody. Maybe after we collect some stuff here. Okay, so. But it's like annoying. And I just find it funny thinking that there is probably somebody out there, not probably, there is somebody out there that has fallen for it, and that is why they keep doing it. Okay, there's nothing up here. Ah, what's this? Grenade storage box. Oh, this was easy. I also realized in this game, doing the encryption stuff is so much different in the PC version than the console version. Like, it's much harder on... Like, not harder, but they're different. Like, this only has this wheel thing in this game. On the console version, there's like 2 or 3 different ones. And this one is not in the console version. So I guess it's a learning experience that I not accidentally, but that I downloaded the PC version. Which is cool. I'm giving myself a challenge doing this with keyboard. Why has it got music? Like there's still an enemy here. There probably is in that room back there. My fat finger's hitting the wrong thing. Okay, there's nothing over here. I have to be vigilant at saving because I'm really bad at, like in any RPG, forgetting to save, as I already said. And then, well, there's nobody here. Okay. And then walking into like a room like this and just getting wrecked. Encryption skill too low. Great, can't open that. Cool. See, like these are all the same kind of like little mini game. They're not like this in console. Oh god. Oh, I did that terribly. There's an easy spot to go. Right here. It's like Frogger. Playing a little Frogger here.
I'm seeing that the torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
Yes, Kate.
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova. We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
What do they want?
Why are they doing this?
I don't
Sorry,
know.
it's very quiet in here. We're like immersed in the story right now.
Millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die. If I find out anything, I've gotta go. Good luck.
Every time I hear anything like, say, Terra Nova, it makes me think of... There was a TV show that was Terra Nova, and that's what it makes me think of. Which, that has nothing to do with this in any way whatsoever, nor is it anywhere near, like, the same kind of, like, concept. just throwing that out there. Because that show was all about, like, traveling back in time to, like, dinosaurs.
Hey.
Oh,
Good thing
God.
I got shields.
I didn't mean to. Are you hurt?
What were you thinking,
You
bruh?
can't go firing your weapon at everything that moves. What the hell's wrong with you?
Sorry. I thought you were one of them.
Here's a tip. 2 eyes, human. 4 eyes, Batarian.
Talk about trying to play nice in this game, and here I am being a jerk.
I know you're scared. But
Sometimes you just have to.
Commander Shepard with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard.
To be fair, yeah, that is, yeah, to be fair, the guy did shoot me. I think he generally, that's a response I would have given, like, if it were me that this guy just shot at. Yeah, I would be an ass too, 100%. But
I don't
I'm
have
just
time to
saying
do
that
the math,
me trying to play this game, I'm trying to play nicely.
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would
Well,
be
Brian,
like
you were
millions of
probably
fusion
away.
bombs
You're probably
striking at
lurking.
once.
I gave you a nice little shout out. So that's where that came from.
There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything.
I was talking about
kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony, the planet. There'll be a climate shift.
my follower goal updated.
The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of
Is that what you're
years.
talking about?
Millions, maybe.
It did, but it's still not right. It's one off. It should be 80. So I have to manually change it, and I was trying to manually mess with it before, and it was telling me like, you have currently 156. Yeah, it's supposed to be 80 though. I have 80. So yeah. And then earlier I was trying to manually change it because I had a couple follows while I was offline, and it doesn't update when you're not streaming. So I was trying to update it to be current, and then it wouldn't do it, and then I was trying to change it, and it was like, you have 156 followers, and I was like, no, I don't, and then it like, I don't know. So there's something not working correctly. So being one off is fine. Because I guess technically that 80th one technically is me. Is me. Is myself. So I guess it technically would really be 79 plus 1.
Even worse. Tsunamis would sweep inland at hundreds of kilometers per hour.
My goal is
Millions of
100
tons
though.
of water would
Like,
be vaporized at the point of impact.
I would love to hit 100
Global cloud
by
coverage.
next
The
Tuesday
planets could all die,
to
and if they go, the whole ecosystem
to
rolls
bring
over.
in 2 months of
I'd have to
streaming.
run the
How cool would
numbers,
that
but
be?
take my
Have
word
100
for it,
followers
it'd be
within 2
bad.
months.
This
That's my
doesn't make any
secondary goal.
sense.
The primary
Battalions
goal
run
is to be
criminal
affiliated
gangs.
by 2
Unethical,
months.
but profitable. They don't destroy
I got
worlds. What does this gain them?
a couple days. I don't think either are gonna happen, but it's a lofty goal. It's good to have goals.
Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would...
Thanks
go
for the
this
shout out. Listen, you weren't here. I like to. I was going on. I was not ranting, but yapping away. That if I know you're
Most
a streamer,
Batarians aren't genocidal madmen,
I will give you a
but
shout
these
out.
ones are terrorists.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't think I gave a shout out to.
This isn't how I expected the world to be.
I don't think
when
I did one
woke
for
up this
Kai,
morning.
from what I've gathered, because you said you have mods that delete your messages. So if you haven't followed Kai, 450, go do that. That's my radio voice. Follow Kai 450. They're a streamer as well. Hit them up, give them a follow, watch their stream, and do what you got to do. which I'll have to do as well.
You were on the ground when this.
See, if I know,
How
if
many
I know you're a
Batarians have you
streamer, I'm
seen,
gonna do it.
and where?
We're all one family. That's what we got to do.
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No
Especially
idea
us
what's going on
lower.
inside.
Oh, I'm gonna say lower
I
end.
did see
Us
groups
lowly
heading to each of the
bottom
power
of the
stations.
barrel
Couldn't say
streamers.
how many, though.
we gotta work together. Oh, you're welcome. I gave everybody else a verbal one, and then I didn't you. So I gotta do. You know, it's like the Musketeers, all for one and one for all. But I will looking for a affiliate before your month 1 if possible. Hey, go for it. If that's your goal, go for it. I'm trying for month 2 here.
How many Batarians have
But
you seen?
if I
Where?
don't hit it by next week, definitely
They
month
landed at the
3,
main facility.
100%.
It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside. I did see groups.
And I
heading
wanna-
to
I
each of the torch stations.
Want to do it
Couldn't say how many.
earlier than
I'll have to
later
give you a
because
fight.
as we get into August, the end of August, my stream times are going to drastically change
You were on the ground with this
and
happened.
are going
How
to
many Batarians have
drastically
you
be
seen?
cut back
Where?
days wise.
They landed at the main facility.
Because I
It's
have
locked
to
down now.
basically
Changed the
work 2
passcodes. No
jobs
idea
Monday to
what's going on
Friday.
inside. I did see groups head out
Because
to each of
I
the torch
am
stations.
finishing up
Couldn't say
my
how many, though. I'll have to give you a
certification to
fight.
be a teacher, and I have to student teach. So I have to teach from 7 a.m. to like 2:30 in the afternoon, and then I have to work afterwards. And I work in the same school district that I teach at, so then I have to work afterwards until 11 p.m. So I got to work 18 hours or 16 hours, whatever it is, straight, and then come home and go to bed and do it again 5 days in a row. And then also on one of those days, I have to be in a class for like 4 hours that I have to take vacation time from my work at night to do, and then go back to work. So in the fall, but if you're all still hanging with me, we'll go over it then.
Everywhere, and I need to shut
But it'll
down all
basically be like
else
Saturday
I should
and Sunday streams,
torches is surrounded by live blasting
and
caps.
that'd be it.
We were
It's only
set
for
up next
14
when we
weeks,
arrived at
and then we'll go
Terranova.
back to
I rigged
normal.
them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours
But
will
that
set them
14
off,
weeks
so
is
you'll have to
literally
run on
from
foot.
basically the end of
Even then,
August
they'll
until
explode if you get too close.
Christmas.
Slow and easy.
So, but then we'll have a big party on stream, I think, at Christmas of me coming back to my normal streams. You know, we'll do something fun. But yes, I am extremely busy.
You set them up.
Even right now, I have I started Monday my last actual like classroom instruction class for my teaching certification, which everything's online, so it's great. My last one I started Monday. It's only 7 weeks, so that's why I don't stream Tuesdays and Thursdays to do schoolwork. Which is what I was doing last night while I was in Brian's stream. Shout out to Brian again. While I was in Brian's stream, I was working on homework and stuff.
But the torches have to be my priority.
And then if for some reason,
Saving Terranova is more
so like if you don't know my stream times, they're down below, and then at the end I'll put a thing up. If for some reason I'm not on at those times, it is most likely because I am doing homework and can't stream that day. So there's my busyness plug.
A woman named Kate
But yes,
Bowman
I'm a very
contacted
busy
me.
person.
The Batarians have
And then I do streaming on top of all that crap. So
She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is.
everybody always asks me, how do I do it? And I answer with,
Give me
I
a
don't know.
worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid.
But then I do a lot of
Could the
volunteer
colony
work
be
also.
evacuated?
We here, for those who are not from the United States, which is pretty much everybody probably except for you, Ragnarok. There's an organization here in the United States called the Elks. It is only here in our country, and they're very big into volunteering and donating back to the community. And for 3 years, I was an officer in our lodge, and I just stopped doing that because I've just been too busy. But I'm still involved in behind the scenes and stuff. So I'm a very, very busy man. Okay. So I wasn't paying attention at all to this quest because I was chatting away. What am I doing? Oh, there's like 3 things here. Okay. So, find the fusion torches and disable them. Okay, those are on the map. Find the missing engineers. Lost on the surface. Okay. Blasting caps for car. Okay, well, we discovered that before when we blew ourselves up. So, don't go near the mines. Map. We need a map. So we're here. We've been to there. So we have these 4 things we need to go discover. So let's go to... Oh wait, disable the fusion torches. Did we do that here? I don't think we did. And I think that's why this is telling me I still have an exclamation point here. Let's see, is there a map in here? Yes, there is. But that doesn't look like anything promising. I don't know. Hold on. I just gotta double check in here. Because I feel like I missed something. And if I didn't, then I just wasted minutes of our time. Our valuable time. Door open. Okay, we came up here. We did that. I think we already did this. So I feel like I just wasted your time and my time, but I had to be sure. I just want to double check this room too. Oh, and actually, before we proceed, I want to make sure that I mess with my armor and whoop, damn my fat fingers. Garrus and Tally's armors and weapons and modifications and things. So bear with me. That might take a few minutes because I am bad at RPGs and I have to like make sure I'm doing what I'm doing right. All right, so they're good. Our equipment. Okay, so we're in our equipment menu. No assault rifles for me that are better. That's a terrible accuracy rating. It's not a better armor. Okay, so I'm good there. Let's check out Garrus. Not a better assault rifle, but he needs some mods. Do we have any? Toxic. We'll give him toxic damage. Pretty sure he uses an assault rifle anyway, so that's good. This might have been all for nothing. Ooh, he's got a better Omni tool. That's good. Good upgrade for him. Huge upgrade for him. And Tally's armor. Just a little biotic protection better, lower shields. I don't know. Keep that in mind. Okay, back to Garrus. Let's see. I don't think I have any more mods or anything. Okay. So I don't have any to give anybody, so we're good. That took a lot less time. That was less painful than I thought it was going to be. It's still annoying me that there's an exclamation point there, but that's just me. Okay, so we're going to go this way. We're going to save, not be an idiot. Also with this game, if you don't have like the right crew members that have the right like attributes like for tech and stuff, when you come across things, you can't do it, but you can go back to your ship, pick up who you need, and come back, which can be a little annoying. And generally, I'm like, hey, I don't have this person, I'm ignoring this, and I just move on. Oh, God. Here's filled with operation logs and personal journals for a small pirate music station operated by X-57's engineers. Includes scripts for several promotional messages, none of which appear to have been recorded. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I don't really care. What's that? Ooh. Okay. I think we just turned the radio on. Okay. Map time. Oh, that wasn't even... Okay, we went there. We did that. That was, I guess, unmarked, so we're going over here. Oh, I can set a destination. Okay. That makes that a lot easier. God. One thing I dislike about this game is the driving of the Mako here, like over the rock formations and stuff, can be a little janky. As you can see, like, we're landing and we're just going like every which way. Kind of gets annoying sometimes. And then me playing with a keyboard that's way out of my forte doesn't make it any better whatsoever. Decryption too low. Better not be description. Oh, you're welcome, Brian. No problem.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians.
Twitter or X. I have that discussion all the time. What do I call it? I actually never even used mine until recently when I started streaming. Before it just kind of sat there, and I used it one time a year. Which I think I already told you that story. But for those who haven't heard it, I used to have, well, I have it now, but my Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it, I would only download it once a year to tweet Ryan Seacrest about his hair. Yeah, I call it Twitter. I don't think I know anybody that calls it X. It just sounds dumb. Alright, so I know not to go in there, because last time I went in there with the Mako, there are mines. Oh god. Oh, you can see them on the mini-map, but let's destroy all these cannons before we try to do this. Going in, full ham, full frontal assault, bam. Okay, there's one more there. But I don't know. I have mixed feelings about Twitter. I feel like there's a lot of fake Twitter accounts.
Sorry. There's a lot
Oh, that's the mine there. Got it. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Meantime, just
Okay, this is not easy. Who is shooting at me? Oh, it's... Oh, what are you guys shooting at? What target? Tally, stop it. Don't do that to me. I thought you were shooting at, like, an enemy, and you're shooting the ground. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, there is somebody there. There's two people there. Oh, God. Well, okay. That was a rocket to the face. Okay. Nope. We did not save before we got over there, like an idiot. I tried. I took a rocket to the face. What do they say in Skyrim? Took an arrow to the knee. So in this, it can be a rocket to the face. Let's save here. We're a little bit closer. Oh, I didn't save after this? Stupid. Alright. This is what I mean. I forget to save, and then I go and die.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me.
Save. I get too greedy on what I'm doing. And this game is probably the least forgiving of the three. It's probably the hardest, actually, in my opinion. While I'm thinking of it, I want to say thank you to everybody who is still here and that came in with Lou and that is still hanging out. was going on with this on Monday when I was streaming that I never would have imagined having as many people in my stream as there have been. So it's like a warm, fuzzy feeling. I don't know how to describe that. I guess I choke on my own spit. No, you're good. I appreciate you hanging in. Listen, I can't do it. I try to like stay in people's streams late. I'm still at 9 health with my average. That's true. But Kai, thank you for being here and hanging in like a champ with at the time it is for you. I appreciate it. Okay, we're gonna save this time. Because last time I was stupid. But yeah, the nine viewers is definitely gonna help my average. I've noticed though that oh god, that Twitch takes a little bit to update after your stream. So oh god, you got me killed. You got me killed, Kai. I was trying to read at the same time. No, it's all good. Thank you for saying you love my stream. Thank you. I try. I'm trying. But thank you, and have a good night. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging in. Thanks for being a champ. Oh god. Wait, I have a sniper rifle. That is not a sniper rifle. That is. Oh my god. Let's go. Oh god, this is terrible. Oh god. Huh. This is awful. Oh good lord. I can't even aim. Stop.
I've lost shields.
Oh god. Oh god, he took out my teammates. Oh. All right, we're not gonna try to use the sniper rifle. that was awful. That was terrible. Trying to aim that with a mouse. It's really bad. Somebody should have clipped that. Can I shoot this thing? Doesn't do anything. Alright, I'm trying to avoid the mines and not die. I know there's a path here somewhere. Not that way. Nope, 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 nope. Oh god. That was close. Good lord, where is the way through this? Yep. I will do this. I got through the first time. I wonder if the mines move every time you like reload. Maybe if I go this way. Let me heal my teammates too.
Heads up.
Nope. Ooh, this seems to be working. Nope. 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 Nope.
Perimeter clear.
That was really close.
I've lost shields.
Alright. You know, as they say, it takes like a 1,000 times to die to find the right way. I don't know who says that, but I did. That'll be a me quote. Takes 1,000 ways to find the right way. 1,000 ways to die to find the right way.
Enemy contact.
My pistol is not gonna reach them. Oh god. Alright. Don't focus on the enemies, focus on getting through the mines. Oh wait. wonder if I can shoot them with the Mako. Are they over there? Can't see yet.
We got them all, Shepard.
No, obviously we didn't, because I just saw them move. We got them all. I'm gonna try this. Let me see if I can do this. Get in there. Get in there.
Fall back to the base!
Nope. Maybe they saw me and ran in. It was worth a shot. I tried. Alright. We're gonna at least get in here. Ooh, there's the rockets. Before I end stream. Because we're coming up on my 3-hour mark. Which I think is gonna call it for me. Any more than that, my eyes get, like, buggy. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Alright, I think we found our way. I can't save because I'm in combat. Alright, so maybe we'll, if we have time, we'll finish this little mission and then call it a night. We're gonna make it through? Did we make it through? Yeah, alright. Take this shotgun and eat it. Oh god.
Go, go, go!
Ooh, that was close. Focus on this. Oh wait, I have abilities. I don't know how people stream for a long time either. Like 3 hours on a work day. If it was like a Saturday and I was like, hey, I'm gonna go stream like all day, that's one thing. But yeah, like, totally forgot about abilities. These are a game changer. But yeah, like 3 hours, I think. Oh god, that was to the face. Woo. Heal. Come on, heal. Where is this guy? Where'd he go? He's there. Alright. But yeah, 3 hours I think is pretty good. Clear. Ish. Disarm explosives. I'm too lazy. We're gonna do it that way. 5 hours is my longest is 10. 10 hours. And that was rough. I was thinking of doing a long one this weekend because here in the U.S. we have a holiday on Monday and most places are closed. But I have to do other things this weekend like homework, so that is not going to happen. Oh God. I don't know, what's happening? My gun's overheated. Oh, my gun's still overheated. Cool down. Simmer down, gun. There we go. Okay, one of them. But yeah, I don't know. I could do 5-hour streams, but 10 again is pushing it. Bank holiday on Monday in the UK, but you have to work. So we have what's called Memorial Day on Monday. It's a holiday that we use, obviously memorial, to honor our soldiers that have been killed in combat. Is what it's supposed to be for. And a lot of people have a misconception about it and think it's to honor like current serving soldiers, but it's not. I mean, I guess they might be on the right track, but it's to have memory of people who died, either in combat or who were a soldier. And it's a federal holiday, and I work for the school system, so we are closed. Ooh, there's another one up here. and I have a paid day off, which is always nice. So yeah, oh yeah, speaking of that, speaking of it being a paid day off and I'm home, Monday I am gonna stream, even though I usually stream at like 5 my time. It might be earlier, so have your notifications on if you don't. And I'll post it on Twitter. If nobody follows me on Twitter, go do that. I'm just with the shameless plugs tonight for everything. Yeah, I'll probably be on a little earlier depending on what I got going on. Try to spend maybe the morning doing homework so I could get on earlier. Especially for you guys that are in the UK and the rest of Europe. Then you don't have to stay up so late. Come on, die. Alright, we did it. That was annoying. Probably more annoying for you watching me do it. Since we're already up here, I guess we'll explore up here first. And Sunday, speaking of streaming, I will... Not sure. Monkey, what's going on? How you doing today? Tonight? Afternoon? I have a hard time remembering where everybody's from. So... But how are you? Whatever time of the wonderful day it is. Oh, no, I'm gonna fail this. Oh, I made it by the skin of my teeth. Just got home from work. That's always the best feeling when you get home from work. Thank you. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. It's been a hopping stream in here today. It started out slow, but it's been pretty good. A lot of people in. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. You're right at the end. Hot one out today. Has not been hot here. Remind me. Are you from the UK and Europe, or are you from the United States? Before I continue with what I was going to say. Like 102. Okay. So, you are from the United States, then I'm going to say. Because that would be... Arizona, right. Okay, right. I couldn't remember. Okay. So I was going to say, it has not been warm here today. It is 46 degrees Fahrenheit. That's why I wanted to make sure. because I was going to be like, I don't know what that converts to in Celsius. So I'm sorry, guys in the UK and Europe. I don't know what that is in Celsius for you. But if you know the conversion, you can figure it out. Just say. But 102, that is hot. Jeez. It's only 46 here. The rest of the world, you mean? That is true. You are not wrong. No, thanks Ragnarok for being here and making the stream awesome too. But with that, I was gonna say, Monkeys, you're coming in right at the end of stream, to be honest. I only like to stick to like 3-ish hours because my eyes get buggy and I get tired. And my throat hurts from yapping and you know how it goes. You're a streamer too. Also, I've been doing shameless plugs all stream. So for everybody else, go follow Dat Monkeys. He's also a streamer. I've been doing that all stream. Also, go follow Monkeys if you would like. If you don't already, shameless plugs, you lug those. If you don't already, follow Captain Ragnarok as well. He's trying to get his 50 followers for his affiliate. I'm doing it like I'm on the radio holding my mic. Because Monkeys, you're also part of Campfire as well. And so is Ragnarok. So you know the deal. Oh, and so is Brian. So look at that. We're like a big happy family here. Campfire. We got our own fire going in here. And Lou, look at that. It's like a campfire party. You're gonna be streaming in a little bit. Oh, sweet. Because it's only 8 o'clock here. I don't want to advertise. I don't care. You can advertise. Listen, Monkeys is gonna be streaming soon. Go there. There, I did it for you. Raid. Yeah, we could do it. Monkey raid. Oh, in an hour. Oh, well, I'll be off by then. But you know what? I think as soon as I get in my Mako here and I save, we are gonna go raid somebody, and we're gonna call it. We're gonna go into somebody's chat, and we're gonna call it a monkey raid. That's what we're gonna spam their chat with. How about that? Since you came into chat so late, we're gonna call it a monkey raid. How's that sound? That sound good? Love it. So we're gonna do. I don't even know if I have any emotes that are monkeys. I don't have my own yet. We're getting there. No, there's no monkey emote. I was thinking, seeing if there was like a general one. But I don't know. Maybe we'll do something like this. You have monkey emotes, but I don't have them. So, well, you better have monkey emotes. Right, Ragnarok, thanks for being here and thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. You're gonna miss the raid. You're gonna miss the monkey raid. Let's see. We're gonna type something like. I'm gonna type something. Monkey raid. Get bananaed. I can spell. That says bananed. Bananad. That doesn't look right. But apparently it is. Do I speak English? Yes. Do I type English correctly? Sometimes no. Does that look right? Does that look right for the word bananaed? Or is it just my mind going, this looks bad? Bananaed. I feel really dumb if that's not the way to spell it. Right? It looks off. Hold on. It's probably not a real word. But you know what? I like that. I like this. I like the apostrophe. That's much better. Here, how's this? That looks better. The apostrophe looks so much better. All right, Ragnarok. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the follow. Have a good night. Now that I got that out of my system. Oh, now that I just looked, we've regressed. I've regressed to 78 followers. 2 people have left us. I bet they were fake people. It's all right. It's okay. I'm back to just where I started today. That's all that matters. Oh noes, yeah. It's all right. It's cool. It happens. People do it all the time. I'm just not funny enough. What am I doing here? All right. Let's see. Probably fake people. Yeah, it happens. It's cool. Oh yeah, if I look back here, it says unknown user. That's probably definitely a fake one. All right, so let's find somebody. Let's find somebody. Who do I follow? Because there's probably nobody playing this game. I would say we would raid this one person, but she's only been up for 6 seconds. And she's fun, and she's playing Elden Ring and getting her ass handed to her. But she's only been up for 6 seconds, so she's not even up yet. Let's go. We're gonna raid this guy's a little odd. He's the Tame Tortoise. I was in his stream the other day playing some party games with him. So we're gonna give him a raid, and we're gonna spam the monkey raid and get bananaed. All right, we're going. Here we go. Maybe. And go. We going? We being slow? What's it doing? Chop chop.